Oh, there we go. Yay! Okay. It was just weird.
So I don't look like cheese and geek.
Oh, we gotta. I tilted it down so we could see the workspace. Hey guys, still nobody yet, but that's cool.
You see, nothing's going to go over here, is it?
Maybe as I finish stuff, but nominal. It won't be a lot. Okay, sorry folks who do watch this part. I should probably trim it and repost it, huh? And allergies attack. What allergies attack? Okay. Okay, just getting the last few family members. Just making sure I'm not leaving anybody out because that would not be cool. Shoots, where's it, Janet?
Trying to decide where I want to set up my computer.
Oh, okay.
Trying to think of some place where it won't be in the way.
Unless you want to flip the table around, we could do that.
Well, does anything have to come out of here?
The freezer?
Yeah.
No, freezer's good. Okay, and that's it. All right, guys, so we're just gonna jump in and get started. Because yeah, there's a lot to do, and we want to be able to eat. So what I did earlier was already preheat the oven and washed the dishes from leftover stuff. Okay. So while that dries, let me flippy dippy. We'll buy us a little bit more real estate over here. So you can see. Okay, so this will. I should have made this last night. I did not. There we are.
What are you thinking?
Pumpkin crunch. Pumpkin crunch. Oh, how long does a pecan pie need to set?
It's a good question. Are you doing it from scratch?
Yeah.
An hour or so.
Okay, cool. Then we should be okay. All right. So we recently moved, so it's just now trying to figure out where things are. That's kind of like what we spent most of last night. Most of last night I spent freaking out trying to find stuff, and my husband spent a lot of last night going, all right, let's look in this box. So yeah, so God bless him. He's a very patient man. Yeah, if he were not a patient man, I would be a statistic at my own doing. Okay. Okay, so pumpkin crunch. Where was the recipe? What did I do with it? There we go. Okay. Okay, so I've had this recipe for forever. It's probably going to be backwards when you see it. So it's basically a quasi pumpkin pie, sort of. People have seen it recently. It made the rounds of YouTube or Facebook and the Twitter sphere, or not really Twitter, but more Facebook. And it's basically a layer of it's like a crust and pumpkin, and then like a topping. So I like it better than pumpkin pie. Pumpkin pie is really good, but there's something about this. This is just really awesome. I think it's more of the nostalgia of it for me. So, okay, 1 monster can of pumpkin. Yahoo. Okay. Oh shoot. I know. Before I get into that, I needed to double check the actual live to make sure that we are not missing anybody in chat who might be in chat. So let's see. Live chat. Okay. Pop out chat. And then we can minimize that. Okay. So if folks are on YouTube and chatting, we will be able to see what you're saying. Okay, let's minimize that. Okay, beautiful. Okay, hey. Okay, so we're doing making pumpkin crunch. So the first one is filling, or not the filling, but the pumpkin, actual pumpkin. One thing I learned from last year, when we did this last year, is that I don't need to talk the entire time. So, oh hey, we have a viewer. It's probably my husband.
It's not me yet.
Oh, it's not you yet? Okay, yay! Thank you to whoever's watching. Happy Thanksgiving! Okay, so just tossing in pumpkin and following along an old pumpkin crunch recipe that I have. Okay, so the next thing that goes in is the evaporated milk. Okay. Okay. This is not for the faint of heart. We're going to add sugar. And this is actually, I'm going to try and see if I can squeezle just, oh, I don't want to take it out there. We'll just try and see if I can have the amount of sugar. I haven't had the amount of sugar since the last time I made this, just because, whatchamacallit?
Hi, Dad.
This past year, I kind of started doing keto and lost about 40 pounds ish. So I don't want to. Hey. Okay, wait. So let me hang on before we do this. Let me. Hey Ed, how do you freeze the screen on me?
You freeze the screen on you.
Yeah, you know, like in Hangouts.
Yeah, you just click on your image. You
So
see where it says you?
Yeah. Oh, okay, got it.
Just
So
keep it
me, and then
Just keep it
present to everyone.
No, because that'll share your screen. Yeah, that should be.
Okay. Okay, so if I just click on it, it'll be only me. So if somebody else talks. Okay, wait, hey, because.
I'm trying to fix my account. So.
Okay. And I'm trying to find my headphones. Hey Jay, how's it going? I see you. I see you in your car. I just can't hear you because. Okay, are you talking? No?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can
No.
hear you. I'm trying to figure
you
out how to
can.
freeze it on just me. Hang on.
It's weird because it's showing like the no camera and no microphone, so I wasn't sure.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that means to turn the camera off. So you can actually turn your camera off if you want.
Oh, but you can hear me.
Yeah.
Oh,
There we go.
Is.
Yeah.
I was like, can everybody else see me too?
Yeah, I can totally hear you, which is good.
No, but can everybody else see me in the video or just you?
Just me. They can't see you.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, oh my gosh.
I know, right? I know that's like always a worry.
What are you?
Huh?
Are you live already?
Yeah, we're totally live.
Oh.
You're like the only person watching. It's awesome.
I just downloaded it and I was like, oh, let's see this works.
Cool.
No, hi, Auntie Jen. Say hi, Uncle Ed. Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving. Oh, she's so cute.
So what's for lunch today?
We're actually not eating until dinner. No, actually, the turkey is technically lunch. I haven't even put that thing in there yet. I know. Oh, so I'm making pumpkin crunch. Yay.
Ooh, nummy. I like your
right?
kitchen aid.
Yeah, I know. I love this thing, man. We've had, so when we moved to Oahu, that's when Ed bought it.
Nice.
Yeah. Because remember I did that whole year of bacon?
Yeah.
That baking, not bacon. Yeah, that was fun. Oh, now I'm trying to figure out the size.
That's cool. It's just live and everything. That's awesome.
Yeah. I know it's cool to actually kind of have people kind of come in and talk story with us a little bit, and
so show you who's online too, right?
Yeah, it will. It will only in YouTube. It'll only say how many viewers there are, right? So if there's like one person watching or two people watching, it'll just say two people watching or one watching now.
Milk.
But if you are whatchamacallit, if you're in the Hangout, I can see your icon. Yeah. So Google Hangout shows a little bit more than what YouTube does, just because the Google Hangout is more of the springboard. Yeah.
Jamie, just grab it.
So it's a lot of fun.
You look good, by the way.
Thank you. I'm still fat, but I still got to lose a lot. But yeah, 40, dude. Keto and fasting.
I don't know if I can do keto. That's the hard part. I already tried to cut out my sugar this week, and I was a grouch bag. Oh yeah, do it slowly, or you're gonna rage. Trust me, because it's like that's the one. And I don't mean to sound like some after school special, but that's one thing that they don't tell you is, man, sugar is like a drug. It is a drug on how it like behaves with your brain. Sorry, I had to take the ears out. I can't hear you. Oh, trying to get eggs. But yeah, sugar is wicked crazy. It's like going through like drug detox. It was easier for me to quit smoking than it has been to ditch sugar. And that is messed up. That is messed up. And it's like, it's also kind of has to do with all the fake sugar too that they put in our stuff. But yeah, anyways. I could go on forever on this stuff. But yeah, do it slowly. Do like pick one thing first that you're going to get rid of. And then it doesn't mean you're going to get rid of it forever. Sugars from work because
oh my gosh, tell me about it.
Sugar is because fall asleep.
Yeah, exactly. Because your insulin is spiking and dropping.
Yeah. So like everybody, like this whole week, everybody's like, "Are you okay? You're quiet." And like, I want to eat, but all I have is candy.
Okay, so a way to combat that: take like plain macadamia nuts.
Yeah.
Okay, take plain macadamia nuts, and then whatchamacallit, eat those because they have healthy fats in them. That's one thing that I recently learned is the healthy fat stuff, and then also avocado. So what I had learned from this guy, and I sent you the link, Thomas DeLauer. He's really awesome, and he breaks down the science of stuff. But if you have fat, if you're eating fat, you're more sated, so you're not really garbage. And I noticed that after, like, the first couple of weeks were really hard. First couple of weeks were super hard. But after that, if I eat like avocado, or if I eat like half avocado, or if I eat like a serving of plain mac nuts with a little bit of salt in them, it stops that craving of wanting more, and that's what you want to stop. Yeah.
My friend does keto, and she made this recipe, and I kid you not, I didn't look at it. She did this recipe, and it's a chocolate mousse, but made with tofu.
Oh gosh, yeah.
I was like, no, this is not tofu. She goes, it is so tofu, and I'm like, oh no. But it was good.
You're like, no, it's not. Cool. Yeah, I've been avoiding the because what that does for me, because everybody's different, right? Everybody's different with this, but for me, with the keto hacks, the flavor on my tongue, just if I can stop the sweet, always the sweet flavor, then I don't catch my drift. It sounds weird, but that's for me, because for me with food, I will eat it and taste it before it even goes into my mouth. So yeah, yeah. Hey Ed, I need help with.
I'm sorry, mine.
Wow.
Hi, happy Thanksgiving.
But yeah, what was I gonna say? Yeah. So for me, it's like if I kind of want that sweet all the time, and that's part of the problem. So if I don't crave the sweet, then I'm okay.
You have a lot of counter space. I love that.
Yeah, it is. It's a lot more counter space than over there.
I know. I feel bad because Mike bought me that mixer too for Christmas, but he bought me the smaller one, so it's hard for me to do anything on that small mixer.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's that's why I had like that certain size specified, because I knew because I do double batches of stuff, especially when I'm doing cookies. I'll do double and triple batches because I'll freeze the little logs of cookie dough. So I'm just trying to get the.
Are you having your neighbors over again?
No, because we're in a different building.
That's right.
So we are still trying to learn everybody. Like I met like in the elevator the other day, and they're super nice. They're a family with 2 kids, So yeah, this building is a lot more family oriented than the other building that we were in. The other building we were in was like party central. You know, it was like, and that was reflected especially with our neighbors.
Yeah.
And so one neighbors that we had on one side, they were partying all the time, and so we're like getting like no sleep. Like on a Thursday, yeah, like on a Thursday, they were like, you know, playing loud music and everything, like, you know. So that was also another reason for us to move to we just didn't suit the building or the area. You know, we're a little older. The area, yeah, like Makako area is more like for like folks in their 30s and stuff who just kind of want to, you know, singletons who want to hang out and party, and that's cool, you know, but we're kind of beyond that. Yeah. Okay. Whoop. Stuff falling. All right. Oh, I put it back in there. Okay, hang on. It's weird to be able to hear you. I gotta have my headphones in, and I didn't think that through. Okay. Okay. So what did you make for Thanksgiving? I know offline you kind of told me briefly what you made, but what did you make?
I made mashed potatoes and I made an almond gelatin.
That's almond.
Yeah, I made an almond gelatin and I usually cheat and I buy the canned fruit cocktail, but I had some fresh fruits at home, so I did like a small little sugar glaze thing, and yeah.
Oh, cool.
We'll see how the family takes to that this year.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they'll like it. It sounds good.
Is it only you that can hear me, or everybody else can hear me?
Oh, everybody who's watching the YouTube can hear you.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. So it's not like I'm talking to myself. Like last year. Last year I looked like a crazy person.
Hey, but you know what? I'm just proud of you that you're doing so well, and I haven't seen you, so you look awesome, lady, I swear.
Thank you. You're gonna make me cry. I know I miss you. I miss you guys.
I've been trying to text Roy Lynn to see how she's doing after surgery.
Oh, she's doing better. She and I talked a little bit yesterday. Gosh, was it yesterday or the day before? I can't remember. But yeah, she's doing better. She's starting to drive a little bit, so that's good. But you know, it just takes a while. No, not yet. It takes a long time to heal from that. So it's kind of similar to what I went through.
Yeah. I should go and visit her one day and bring her something.
Oh yeah, I'm sure she totally did that.
I visit her house every day, and I always look for
her car. Oh yeah.
Yeah. My phone's dying.
Oh, plug it in.
I know, but I'm in the car.
Hey, wife.
Oh, you don't have a thing? Is it a thing?
You see yourself over there?
Yeah.
I'm sniping your stream.
Oh, nice. Good job. I need help. Yes, I need. Wow, that's a little question. Sorry, Ed was kind of in one ear. Oh.
Mr. Ed.
Janelle said hi. He said, "Hey, Janelle." All right, so yeah, because I'm going to ask him to get some help with ears, changing ears to microphone, so the microphone can go here, so I have a little bit more leeway.
You need a Bluetooth headset.
I know, I didn't think about it. I was kind of a baboose. There's totally a baboose with that, but.
So pumpkin crunch, turkey, and what else?
Oh, okay. Sorry, my thing's cool. So we are going to be making turkey stuffing, cranberry, sweet potatoes, mashed potatoes, asparagus, pumpkin crunch. I'm going to try a pecan pie again, or pecan pie. And then, and then green beans.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm coming over. I heard pecan
Yeah,
pie.
I like that idea.
Coming over.
There we go. I like that idea. Come over. Yeah.
I know. I keep telling you, one of these days, I'm gonna leave you with the kids. I'm gonna run away.
Yeah. Just for a couple of days or just for a day to Honolulu, and we'll just go everywhere and eat.
I'm talking. Can you pick up my volume? Because I've got only the rate from the
I don't know if you can hear Ed. Can you hear Ed? Or just crackling paper. Okay. So I'm gonna put this down. Hey Ed.
Yeah.
I need to figure out the hearing situation.
What do you mean the hearing situation?
I'm tethered and I need to be able to move. How do I fix that?
You can't really.
Can I make this my audio output?
Yeah.
I don't know how to do that.
Yeah, you just
Again, boomer technology.
so you plug
And
it
then
in.
Janelle, I can't hear you for a sec.
Because
Ed's helping me.
But you've still plugged in. You just plugged into a different
That's
thing.
fine. I can just drag this further. It has a longer tail.
And then you go up to the Gear Magoo default speakers. You want the blue, and should be hearing from here now. I can hear myself.
Yes, you can. Can you hear Janelle?
I don't know. Janelle, say something clever. It's very quiet.
Yeah, it is very cool.
May have to turn the volume up.
Oh, squeeze. No. Feedback. Okay.
All right, say something, Janelle.
Oh, no, she's gone.
Oh.
Well. And that's no longer an issue. Okay. Hey guys, how's it going? Whoever's watching, if you're watching on YouTube, just say something in chat, and we know you are here.
If you pay money for this, you're an even bigger boomer than I am. Don't send me the super chats.
So just making a pumpkin crunch right now. It's gonna go in the oven. Yeah.
Let's see. Are you done with the?
With the
mixing bowl?
Yes. Oh, may I hand it to you?
Yeah, please.
Thank you.
Go ahead and get that washed.
Oh my gosh, it says refrigerate forever. Well, I should have made this last night. Oh well.
It'll work out.
It'll be fine. It will be fine. I think because of the setting. Oh. Allergies. They're making me crazy.
Allergies are making me crazy.
Crazier. So happy Thanksgiving, guys. Right now I'm just making some pumpkin crunch. And I'm going to get that in the oven so it can go into the fridge. Blah, blah, blah. And what I'm looking at is a recipe that I've had for like forever. Let's see. So, okay, we need to melt some butter and
So you may need to put away some of this stuff.
okay, that's the topping. Okay, that's that. Okay, there we go. Okay.
It's the dishwashing stream. It's the new hotness.
Right? Yeah, exactly.
Gonna take you down to Boomer Town.
Yeah.
There's my mic over there. I wonder if anybody can even hear me. Hello, my lovely chat.
Let's see.
Take you down to Boomer Town.
Yeah. Won't you take me to Boomer Town?
There we go. There we go.
Take me to Boomer Town.
It's all Boomer all the time.
All right. Okay. So, what are we doing? What's that?
No, I'm just laughing at my boomers.
Your boomerness?
Yeah.
Well, it's.
I was just going to clean the stove top.
Thank you. Okay. Yeah, I think Janelle's phone died.
Oh, her phone.
Yeah, she was like, "Hey, my phone's died." I'm like, "Dude, plug it in."
My wife was. We spent 3 years on the Big Island, the island of Hawaii. We're on the island of Oahu now, where Honolulu is. But we made some really good friends, and so my wife has stayed in touch. And one of the things we do sometimes is stream with some of our friends, just so we can stay in contact.
Yeah, that's the point.
We'll see. Elwood from Kim.
Oh, do you want your coffee?
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Butter. Oh, shoot. I don't know if Janelle is watching. I'm going to do this for Janelle. She and I were talking about, she was making mashed potatoes, and she was talking about butter, and we started talking butter, Kerrygold butter. This stuff is magic. You could literally, Eddie's talked about it before, you literally just hack off a chunk and eat it. It's so awesome. So awesome. Okay, so butter. So this takes butter. So what I did was the cake mix on the top, and then you do butter, and then you put the nuts. I am just looking for a place to clean. And then while this goes, it'll happen. It'll happen. Don't worry.
Where is the bird?
In the fridge.
The bird is in the fridge. Yeah, in the fridge.
Yeah.
It's only hour and a half Thanksgiving. It's only 2:30.
10:30. Okay, so we recently, when we moved, we decided to not do a microwave. And in retrospect, no, bad idea. No, actually, really good idea, but it makes certain things challenging. Like melting butter. You can't just pop it into the microwave and melt the butter. But it's good because nuking stuff is not very good for your health. I'm reading some studies and such, and it just doesn't, it's not good. So most of this block of butter we are going to melt and put in this thing. Yes, it's Thanksgiving. No, we're not on any diet this today. Diets be damned. But the thing is, you're not going to eat like this forever, right? It's just one day to celebrate with your family and enjoy some good food, some good conversation, and hopefully a lot of laughs. But yeah, so there we are. Okay.
There we go.
So if you are here and watching, just say hello in chat, and then we can say hello back. And yeah, there we are. So guys, so we're streaming live on Kitchen Table Media, which is something with a friend that we've kind of started. Yeah. So normally we do politics and such. We are not doing politics today. We are going to focus more on what the holiday is, right? Spending time with family, and most of our family is not on this island. Folks that are still here, but my grandmother wound up going to go visit my uncles for Thanksgiving on another island, and my parents live on another island. So there are a few folks that we still have here on this island, but for the most part, a lot of our families kind of moved away, and then all of Eddie's family lives on the mainland. So yeah, so we did this last year to be able to say, to be able to share kind of part of that day with everybody. So today, if you guys are going to come in, what are you thankful for? What are you thankful for right at this moment? To be something lofty, anything. It could just be something as like, I am thankful for food. I'm thankful that we have food on our table. You thankful for today. Thankful for, and some people say, oh, it's kind of silly, blah, blah, blah. But you know what? No, anytime that you express gratitude or thanks, it actually changes part of the composition in your brain. And I used to think that was garbage until I practiced it. I started doing this. I did a challenge about a year ago. It was a Thankful 365. And every day took a picture of something that I was thankful for. And at first, it was fun. And I was like, yeah, whatever. I'm thankful for, my husband, the dogs. We had a roof over our heads and things like that. And then the more you just kind of thought about it, you're just kind of very thankful for a lot of the privileges that you actually have. And then I noticed that your brain starts to focus more on the good, and you start to see more of the good than the bad. So what are you thankful for? And if you're watching, just, man, I got a typo, don't I? What are you thankful? There we go. I did extra Q in thankful. Yeah, that's subliminal. Not. Anyways, that's a long story right there. Okay, so just melted the butter. And I'm just going to drizzle it on top. And I may have to melt a little bit more because you're supposed to be pretty liberal with this stuff. This is the only time that it's good to be liberal. Just kidding. Okay, so we're doing so you can see it. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Okay. Okay, so this is basically you're doing your crust on the top instead of underneath. This takes a little bit. It shouldn't take as long to do this as it does for me. I'm just very meticulous. And I kind of like to enjoy it instead of just rush through it. There's so many years where I just rushed through things. And so it's kind of nice to kind of pause for a moment. Get things done when they get done. I know that sounds silly, but there we are. Okay, and then walnuts go on top of that. So all of our nutty bits are underneath here. Okay. So if you're in chat, just say hey, and we'll see ya. And we'll say hey back. So making pumpkin crunch, getting the walnuts, and I'm about to blast them. So big stick.
Sweetheart?
Yeah?
I just need 5 seconds. I am almost done with the
Okay. Sorry.
President Washington's Thanksgiving Day proclamation.
Live TV.
It's so good.
So I paused because it's reading a General Washington's Thanksgiving message. Okay.
All sovereignty, especially such are shown kindness, less than the good luck, peace, and confidence. The connection of knowledge, conscious, truly legitimate virtue, the increase of science, and the wind that helps, and generally, to grant unto all mankind such a degree of temporal prosperity as he alone knows to be best. Given under my hand, the city of New York, the 3rd day of October, in the year of our Lord. Okay, sweetie.
Okay. So that's the down and dirty way of like getting nuts crunched. That sounds so horrible. So right here is just put them in a Ziploc. You don't have anything really other to. What?
I think you can. Some of you may say, those of you who say to despite manifesting
Okay, so you kind of see what's going on.
Ellen asked me, did you see the KFC Christmas commercials? They're trying the same thing they do in Japan. All they need to do is sell holiday chickens just like in Japan. I have not. We don't have a TV. We have my laptop, my wife's Mac. We haven't had a TV in about 6 years. We actually just ordered our first TV. We're going to watch some documentaries, so we thought we would enjoy it first on TV. But yeah,
Okay, so just with the pumpkin crunch, just sprinkle liberally as much walnuts that you want. And if you're allergic to nuts, you can totally omit this part of the recipe. Good dog press. This is better than watching Edwin. Sorry. Thanks, good dog. Yeah. He's a good guy. Edwin's good to watch. But thank you for watching. So good dog, what are you thankful for today? If you were watching Ed, because Eddie is also going live at the same time. I think the phrase is he sniped part of my stream, so he showed a little bit of this, and then he's been kind of just bouncing in and out and saying, random things. But earlier he was reading, what was it, George Washington's address?
That was, my wife was asking me what I did. That was the Thanksgiving Day.
The Thanksgiving Day
That was made in 1790.
proclamation?
Oh, 1789.
Oh, 1789. That's kind of awesome. Oh, you're watching both of you right on. Good dog. Cool. Oh, I know. Our setup is very boomer. So what I'm making here is pumpkin punch. It's like a different spin on a pumpkin pie. And it's an old. I've been making it for at least the last 25 years, if not longer. And I got the recipe from my grandmother. Yeah, because she's been making it for even longer. Okay, so this bad boy has to go into the oven. And we're going to drop the temp. Okay, so it's going to go in the oven for about, I think it goes in for like a wicked crazy, like an hour, 50 minutes. So, let's spin this back around. So this is our kitchen. Welcome, right? Kitchen table media. Your husband is real. Yes, he is. I'm very blessed. Good dog. Very blessed, Eddie, for sure.
There is a fellow Hawaiian watching your stream.
Hey, aloha.
That is me.
Hey, Maddie.
He is the
Eddie just told me that there is a fellow Hawaiian watching the stream. So right on. Aloha.
Well, and a fellow Aloha Stater. It's Manny.
Yeah. And then Good Dog. Yeah, the Good Dog is.
Yeah.
Oh, Manny's Good Dog.
Yeah.
Oh,
That is
see,
his.
okay, see, this
That
is
is
the
his
thing.
comic book
I don't
company.
know the.
Well, he's got like a gazillion names. He's
See?
working on a comic book called. He's working on a comic book called The Unbreathable Skunk Girl.
Oh, nice! I saw some of
I
that.
showed you.
Yeah, Skunk Girl's pretty hard. Yeah.
And then I think. Let's see. I may have to pull it closer, but yeah.
There's a little too much butt cheek for me with Skunk Girl, but she's beautiful. She's absolutely beautiful.
well,
But yeah. So okay, hey, workspace, dude.
oh, did I shove it into your space?
That's quite all right. It's fine. I'm good.
Well,
I just rolled with it.
so I'm sniping your stream.
Oh, good. Yay.
I'm sniping your stream, but you can't hear, so it's just sharing. So if someone wants to hear us, they have to watch your stream. Well, I guess they can watch my stream.
Well,
Because now you're
on Twitter, on Kitchen Table Media Twitter, I put the link to the Hangout. So if someone wants to come and hang out, they can.
Cool.
I just can't hear them
okay.
right now. We got to fix that, man. Next year,
You're gonna have to get like Bluetooth.
Bluetooth headphones. We keep talking about Bluetooth headphones. Oh, cool. He said, his wife is the Unbreathable Skunk Girl icon. Oh, right on. Cool. So I hope y'all are having a good Thanksgiving. Hope you guys are having a good Thanksgiving. So I know I posed the question earlier, like, what are you thankful for? And like, nobody answered. Feel free to comment in chat. Okay, so pumpkin crunch is done. The next probably is going to have to be the pecan pie. And before I forget, I should set the timer. Come on now. Oh, this oven is infuriating.
Well, what's wrong? Is it
No.
not?
The timer is weird.
All the time.
Yeah, it's 3 years of being at the other place,
Oh, you got
having
used
to
the other-
relearn.
Yeah.
What's that phrase? Old dog, new tricks. Oh, thank you for putting that away. Okay, pumpkin pecan pie.
It's doing good, buddy. It's too early. You see my little dog scavenging for crumbs? She's a little bit too early.
Oh yeah, I should do the wooden can.
No, she's off camera now. That little dog is Lola.
The little
Oh,
dog
you
is
see
Lola.
Lola?
Yeah.
Oh, she just walked out of frame.
Yeah, she
Hi,
just walked.
Bobette.
Well, you can see her little
Come on.
right at the bottom of the
Come here,
screen.
pretty
You can see
girl.
her.
Hi.
And that's a Wiggles.
There's a Wiggles.
You can
That's
see
a
her
Wiggles.
wiggling.
That's a Wiggles. Is it a Wiggles?
Yeah,
That's a Wiggles.
she is a Wiggles.
Hey, Wiggle-doodle.
Hey, buddy. You're too early for
Chop-chop.
scavenging, though. You're too early for scavenging. Did you put sugar in my coffee?
There's Chop-chop. Yes, it did. Okay, so, it's rare that your mom's the phone.
You gonna give her a call?
Well, no, I texted her.
Right.
The link, so I don't know.
What kind of dogs are they? Okay,
Can't
so
get into chat on YouTube. Oh, okay, so friends are. Okay.
one
Got a
of
dog?
one of the dogs is a boxer mixed with maybe a chupacabra. We got her from the
She
pounds.
is El Chupacabra.
El
Come here,
chupacabra.
my baby.
This is Wiggles.
Oh,
This is
we can
Wiggles
do it
is
all.
a pound.
Oh,
She's about 25 pounds of dog meat.
oh,
Yeah.
she's
Oh,
heavier.
you're showing some dog bits on the
That's-
Wiggles. Poor girl. Poor girl.
There's no
oh,
dignity.
your dignities. Oh, your dignities.
She's fine.
This is a
She's
Wiggles. She bumped her head on something. Though.
Yeah, I don't
This
know
is a
why. And she
Wiggles
keeps
girl.
scratching at it.
And she's still just a little bit of a puppy. We got her from a
Okay.
pound, but she's I guess she's not. Whoa!
Oh.
Feedback. Do. I don't know what made the feedback. That was
It probably.
maybe it was catching it from your your dibbity doos. Okay, so this is Wiggles. She is she's part boxer,
Okay, there we
part
go. Just turn it
chupacabra.
down.
And the other dog is an old lady. She is part Chihuahua,
Half Chihuahua, half Terrier.
half terrier, and she's about 16 years old. She's a good girl, but she's a grumpy old lady sometimes. All right, Wiggles.
Sandals.
Gonna wash
Sandals.
the hands again.
Woo. She's a good girl. We've had her for 16 years. Since
Yeah.
2002.
Yes, 16.
So earlier this year, her sister passed. So like literally her sister from the same litter. I'd had them since 2000, or 2002. But yeah, I got a Chihuahua Fox Terrier. Oh, cool. Yeah, that's exactly what they are. They're Chihuahua Fox Terrier. But yeah, with the funky ears. It's pretty cool. Oh yeah. So how many dogs do you have? Good dog.
Oh, you have a
Hey, baby.
All right, I'll be right back.
Where are you going?
Well,
Okay. Gotcha. All right.
let's see. I've got a Chihuahua Fox Terrier that looks like your dog's. Oh, that's
Yeah.
cool, man.
Yeah, I asked him, how many does he have? How many dogs does he have? Just one?
And because we're such boomers, right? I'm talking to Manny, Good Dog Press. I'm talking to him on my wife's channel and on mine. It is boomer inception. Everyone has become
It's
even more
it's
boomer.
a boomer extravaganza.
It's boomer giving.
Derp. Derp, derp,
You
derp.
have one Fox Chihuahua and a Pit mixed. What is the Pit
Oh
mixed?
wow.
What would a Pit Bull and a Chihuahua mixed together be called? A Peachy?
Pikachu.
All right, I'm gonna drink more coffee.
Okay.
Which you got stuff on
Wow, a fox. Okay, so we have one Fox Chi and a Pit mix. Oh, cool. So yeah, Wiggles. Ours are named Wiggles and Lola. What are your guys' names? I'm like, it's sad that I'm more interested in like the dogs than the people, which is bad. Okay, so wash your hands again. I'm
I'm
gonna
trying to call my mom's house and see what she's doing.
Yeah, see if your mama's doing okay. And I know we switched it up because last year we did this on Facebook.
Oh,
And-
actually, you know, that's something I didn't do. I didn't share it out to the Facebook.
Oh, share it out to Facebook. Okay, so Next thing baking is, I know we're baking all the desserts and we haven't even done the main the main thing yet. Can you tell I've been like no sugar for a while? Okay, so we're gonna be making a pecan pie, and I was gently and kind school when we visited North Carolina that it's the pecan. So Eddie's mom sent us this book of all kinds of recipes, and there is a recipe for pecan pie, which is what we're going to follow. Oh, my allergies are nuts today.
Good old boomer book. To share that up, just in case any of I wonder if y'all can even hear me from all the way over here. How good is this?
I don't know. You would have to listen to the YouTube output to be able to hear what it's picking up. So we've got my fox is Rogue, and Rogue. Oh, right on, named after characters.
Hey, from here.
So Rogue from X-Men and Clark Kent. Huh?
Can you hear me from across the room?
I don't know. Can we hear Eddie?
Oh. Can you hear me all the way across the room? Oh, nice. Fantastic. In a Disguise says they made an apple crumble.
Oh, nice.
He said it was good, but it was messy.
Yeah. Well, crumbles are. That's like the best part of crumble. Okay. Okay. So.
Yeah,
let's
we're
go.
actually stealing Mrs. Boyette's camera here. She's streaming too.
So you can see what I'm doing.
Boy, I'll be right back.
The finest in boomer technology, right? Okay, so you know what? I'm gonna push this out. There we go. Yay! There we go. Yay! Okay. Yay! All right. Okay, so we are gonna do pecan pie. So first thing is brown sugar. Brown sugar, and it calls for a cup. I know. Nobody.
Hey, Nancy Whitmore, my mom's friend.
Hey, Nancy.
Hello from North Carolina, Jeannie.
Is everybody's in his chat, aren't they?
Yep.
Everybody's in Eddie's chat.
Blessed Thanksgiving. Let me call my mom. Well, the weather outside is frightful.
Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's quarter cups. So 3/4 cups. All right. So for everybody watching,
we got about 40 people watching on my channel.
Oh yeah, that's.
And then Manny is trying to get some people to cross over.
Okay. Thank you. We had 2 pits. Oh, Lewis and Clark. Oh, cool. Oh.
With the voicemail, they may be coming back from Chapel Hill.
Oh, that's true. So what we're cooking out of is a book that Eddie's mom gave us with lots of awesome recipes, and we're doing the pecan pie.
Yeah, Nancy. Hopefully y'all are getting some seasonal weather. It's comfortable.
Okay.
But it's probably about about 75 degrees here.
It's hotter in the kitchen. It feels like Hades in the kitchen. All right. Hopefully this does not get stuck again. Okay. Okay, so corn syrup. So let's see.
Corn syrup?
Yep. Basil. Ed, did you leave the thing open?
What do you need?
Did you take some butter?
Did I take some?
No, can you grab, sorry, can you grab the butter? Blah, blah. English is hard. Thank you. Englishing is hard right now. Sorry. Okay. Yay. Thank you. Sorry. I'm spaz.
No worries. All right, so check it out. Whenever I'm trying to get like Nasser to eat butter, this Kerrygold butter, this pure Irish butter, you can actually just slice some of this off and eat it. It's so good. I'll show you. We have one that's open.
Thank you. You saw your wife kind of go,
Oh no.
All right, and we put in Caro corn syrup. That kind of also helps it congeal, I guess.
See, Kerrygold butter, and look at that.
What?
Look at that bright yellow color, right? Like butter should have a rich yellow color.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
See if I can capture that for you. It's butter. Mm. 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 So good. Mm. Mm. Mm.
Oh, it's awesome.
All right, I'm not gonna lie. Kerrygold is pricey, right? It's worth
You can
every
get
penny.
Costco and it's cheaper.
It's worth every penny. Whoa!
Oh, easy there, Sparky.
Oh, the big old block.
The rogue butter.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's about a cup of corn syrup. Okay. Get it good.
Hey, John,
Okay.
Kerrygold is
Let's see, salt, butter, and vanilla. So salt, a half teaspoon of salt. So what is everybody making for Thanksgiving? Half a cup of melted butter. So we need to get that pan again. Okay, half a cup of melted butter. Okay, let's have a cup. Oh, my brain. Not have my glasses. Okay, quarter, so half. Yeah, it's bad when you're measuring with. Okay, there we go. All right, so we're gonna quickly, let's see. Need the right tool for the right job. All right, so butter, we need it melted. So we're gonna melt about a half a cup of butter, and all you can see is on the back side. Okay, yay! All right, okay, cool. Okay. All right. Okay, and then I'll measure it back in when I put it back in, just to make sure it's still half a cup. Just because when you melt it, it gets kind of weird. Okay, so half a teaspoon of salt. And we've got our salt over here. And we started using the this pink Himalayan salt. Again, Costco, because you buy it anywhere else and you're going to pay an arm and a leg for it. And I promise this will not be a commercial for Costco. Okay, so half a teaspoon of salt and a teaspoon of vanilla. Okay, where did we put the vanilla? Okay, pure vanilla. Okay. Okay, 1, 2. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, hey, coffee. When. Trash. Because we kind of live in a smaller space, I do like to kind of clean up as we go. So it's kind of, see me kind of pace back and forth. I'm just kind of trying to clean up. Okay. That should be maybe a little bit more. Okay. All right. I'm going to leave that there. Put that back. All right. And we're still going. Okay, and then after we're going to add the eggs and the chopped pecans. And we haven't done the chopped pecans yet. See, I don't want clarified butter. I just want melted butter. Okay. Coffee. All right. Okay, let's give this a whirl. Okay, we needed to have had half a cup. So nice. Okay. Just adding in half a cup of melted butter. Later. Okay. Oh, and it looks really, really, really pretty. Yeah, kind of quasi see it. There we go. Let's do a little bit. There we go. Okay. All right. Beautiful. Okay, then we're going to add our eggs.
Have you heard about some kind of special eggs from Waimanalo?
Special eggs from Waimanalo? Oh, no, just Calais eggs. Is that Calais? Are you talking about Calais eggs? Because Rocky Road is in Waimanalo. That's where we used to go.
He says better than Calais.
Is it?
Like are they never cold? Or do they like some kind of free range eggs? What's special about them?
Because there was Rocky Road in Waimanalo that we used to always go to. Remember with the restaurant? My Hanai grandmother had an Italian restaurant in Kailua. We would go to Rocky Road in Waimanalo to pick stuff up.
We have a Sith Lord Luke Skywalker. I guess he's got both sides of the Force covered buttons.
Nice. Okay, toss some eggs, but I also need the cans. Pecan. Don Quixote always sells them. They always sell out. Gosh. Are they from the hat?
Let's see. Where did you
Sorry, guys. I'm like forever washing my hands because I'm always touching my face because of my allergies. So. Oh, okay. We gotta check that out. Oh, where's our other? Shoot, so I tossed the other bag. Okay. So we're gonna mush some pecans. Oh, okay. Oh, these are always so good.
It almost looks like somebody's house.
Oh, well, because it's zoned as ag.
Home of Waimana TKD.
Oh, okay. How much is it a dozen?
$3.15 a dozen.
Woo!
That's for the small ones. For the large ones,
Oh.
$4.25.
Oh, wow. We have to try that. But, oof, that's a lot of money.
Right, let me see one is sprinkle.
Okay.
Oh, it's got a very orange.
So, pecans. Oh, because they're probably way... some of the free-range organic chickens have a more oranger yolk, less antibiotics and all that stuff.
They're good looking ones, dude.
Yeah, they are. Well, we could try it. I go a bit too.
Let me see. Oh, the name has changed, but the eggs are still A-OK. That was the egg before. What was it called before? I don't know. Yeah, we'll have to check these in.
Yeah.
Good call. Good call, man.
Oh. Yep, this is my life. Kleenex. Yay. Because allergies.
And
Yay.
this guy says, look away, boys. Nuts are born to get smashed.
Yeah, they are. Are you ready? Okay, so a cup of walnuts, or a cup of pecans. Heads up, guys. I think Eddie might be offering some therapy on his channel after post nut bash. Okay, so this beats putting it in a processor for sure. No pun intended. Yep. Wow, that would talk about like a tough nut to crack, right? Now we know where that comes from.
You got it, or you want me to finish it?
Oh, I got it. Yeah. I don't know, unless you want to take a whack.
I miss when I grew up, my grandmother had a pecan tree, and then we had the first house I remember living in Ribbon.
Okay.
And stuff. We had a paper shell.
Oh, wow.
So, the shells were very thin.
That's really cool. Alrighty. In it goes. Okay. Add the eggs. Just And okay. Oh, you know what I forgot, guys? I forgot the flour.
Yeah. Do you have it handy, or do I need to get it out for you?
Got it. Thank you.
There's a passage on there. This is not about Thanksgiving, but it's about hunger.
Tablespoon of flour. Oh, tablespoon. We had cocoa on it earlier. Okay. Okay, tablespoon of flour. Okay, so let's make sure. So I'm just reading through it to make sure that we've got all the ingredients in here. Okay, so we've got the sugar, we had the corn syrup, we had the flour, the salt, the butter, the extract, the eggs, and the pecans. Okay, beautiful. Okay, then the pie crusts. Okay, so with the pie crust, I totally cheated. Let's see, did you perfect it? Oh, sorry. No, good dog. I did not perfect that technique on Edwin. That's not, no. No. No better, no. I'd so lose in that fight when he steps out of line. No, you know, the wild thing is Eddie does not step out of line. He's a really good guy. He really is. He's a really good guy. And I'm not just saying that because he's like 6 feet from me. He truly is a good guy. Early in the relationship, I was very verbal and not a very good partner in terms of learning how to be a partner. And thankfully, he is the man that he is, because seriously, I would have been a statistic at the rate that my mouth was going. Yeah, a lesser man would have. You know, and we just kind of, we worked things out, and yeah, it's awesome. So Eddie is a good dude. So no, I promise, that's not. Although every so often it's very cathartic, but no for Eddie. Let's see. Manny is hogging up all the all the chat. Hey Manuel, how are you? Happy Thanksgiving. Yes, he's. Oh, nice, good. Well, you know, it's easy to promote things that you like, right? That's the one thing that I really liked about Ed and what he, and especially Umbrella too, in terms of what they've kind of stuck with, in terms of they will only promote stuff that they like, you know, then that way you're not a shill, right, for somebody else, and you can keep your you can retain your character and also retain your word, because people will take your word will have more meaning when you do that, instead of saying, oh yeah, everything's great, everything's fantastic, where, you know, as if you only promote the things that you like, your word has a lot more weight and goes further. So it's kind of cool. And you know, Skunk Girl is, I really like Skunk Girl. I really do, and I'm not very much into a lot of comics. So that's the filling. Oh, back it up, sister. That's the filling for the pecan pie. So I'm just trying to make sure everything is incorporated in here, because sometimes this can only do so much, right? All right.
I remember the most
All right. Okay.
tremendous piece of
Oh, yep.
of
That's gonna be a full pie. Ooh, it's getting dangerously close. Yo, run! Popo's coming for you.
Run, little doggies.
Run, little dog. Run, Wiggles, run. Run, Wiggles. Yeah, we live next to a hospital, so you're gonna hear a lot of sirens, guys. In case you haven't, for those who don't regularly watch Eddie, the guys who regularly watch Eddie totally are in the know. Okay, wow, that looks really pretty. So I'm not gonna lift it because boom. Let's see. Lorenzo, I'm a fan of Edwin's comic book channel, but I hope there are more of these cooking shows as well. I think it's much more interesting to watch. Yeah, you know, that's something that I've wanted to work on for a little while, but haven't had the courage to. So yeah, I'm glad you like it. Oh, sorry guys, allergies and hot. Okay. Okay, so the last thing that we need to do with the pecan pie is to put the pretty pecans, you know, like kind of how they do like on the top. But I am not going to do that until this is ready to go in the oven. And it's going to be another 20 minutes before it goes into the oven. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to kind of let it hang out on the stove for a little while. And that'll be fine. Okay, boom, done. Oh, bake for how long? So this is going to bake eventually at 350, which is what the oven's already at, for about 45 minutes. Cool. Okay, then we're good. So yeah, so this is awesome. Eddie's mom gave this to us for a while. Gave this to us for a while. Hello, speak English. Eddie's mom gave this to us because I was trying to branch out some of my cooking because some of the things that I cooked and didn't necessarily care for, and then with health issues and things like that, trying to change how we eat. So this is some fun like church recipes or church suppers that you would take for like when you're fellowshipping and things like that. And the pecan pie was in here, so that's why we had that. What about me?
Both the one who had turned out to have not murdered his comrade and the one who had not been murdered. What could be more unworthy than this? Because one was proved to be innocent, two perished.
Okay. Hands. All right. Let's see. He doxed the location by doing a panorama. Yeah, that just speak pigeon. Oh, bad. I kind of, if I try, it's really bad. But if I don't police how I speak, then it's better. But if I try to speak pigeon, it's hard. But yeah, we grew up kind of talking like that. But my dad was like, nope, not gonna happen. So I lost a lot of that. Okay, so we're moving that out of the way. Okay, next. Yay. So pecan pie done, pumpkin crunch in the oven. Let's see. Oh, cranberry. We did the cranberry last night. I'm gonna show you that. That was the fastest and easiest thing. I don't know why people don't make cranberry themselves instead of buying the crap that's in the store. Because it literally took like 15 minutes on the stove, and then maybe overnight in the fridge. And yeah, it has brown sugar in it, and a little bit of orange juice, and that's it. And boom. Okay, so let's see. We need to get that turkey dressed and ready for action, right? All right, let's. All right, so. Okay. So the turkey has not gone in the oven yet. It is a small bird. It's like 10 pounds ish. And to some people that may sound huge, but I'm used to cooking like a 25-pound bird plus. So the little 10-pound jobber is not that bad. But yeah, so what you would call it? Oh yeah, see, there you go. Hey, Betty. Save like me sometime. Yeah, right? Oh, you're a Kalani grad? Oh, okay, right on. Kalaheo. Woo, go Mustangs. We yeah. The only thing we ever excelled sport-wise was like golf. Or basketball. We had a really good basketball team. And I think we still do. My good girlfriend from high school, her daughters played for Kalaheo. So I know their basketball team is good. But I remember in high school for football, we always got our asses handed to us. It was just a bloodbath. It really was. Okay, so let's take this turkey out of the fridge. Okay, it's behind all kinds of other stuff. All right. Okay. So when I thaw the turkey, I always kind of wrap it in some dish towels just so there's not a mess in the fridge because I'm weird like that. So yeah, there's the bird. Oh, you know what? I fibbed. He's 13 pounds. All right. Okay, and I'm gonna take off my Fitbit and my ring because last year, or no, the year before, a couple of years ago, when pulling stuff out of the bird, all of a sudden I realized, where's my wedding ring? Yeah, it was in the turkey. Thank God I didn't cook it yet, and I figured it out fast. But yeah, derp. Talk about a boomer moment.
And that way you should be able to hear here too.
Oh, you're in here now?
Yeah. I was reading a passage on anger from a book by Seneca.
Okay.
Yeah.
So were you just kind of saying that your wife should take heed? I'm just kidding.
Well, Seneca, and now I'm talking to my wife's stream too. We've been reading some of the Greek and Roman philosophers. Seneca was a contemporary of Paul, the Apostle Paul, and he wrote a whole book on anger called The Anger. And he felt that anger should be rejected in almost every form.
Oh yeah,
and he said,
because it clouds your thinking.
Yeah, and he says, for some people say, hey, anger is useful if you can control it, and he says if you can control it, it's not anger.
Exactly, because anger is supposed to be just this unbridled amount of gur, for lack of a better phrase. Okay, so I'm just gonna open up the turkey, and I'm gonna. Oh, hey. All right, so here comes that fun little dance of getting this into. There we go. There's like no dignity for this poor little bird. All right, that goes in the trash. That goes on the side. Oh, this is bigger than my Lola. Okay, so I just do a quick rinse. Nothing crazy. I just make sure all the water comes out of it. Okay. Oh, there we go. Okay. All right. Okay, because I don't want to salmonella everything. I'm going to be washing my hands and being a little bit more careful with this stuff. All right. And we'll put that to be washed. Okay. So we have like an old school 1970s roasting pan that I got from my mom. So that's that. It also has. Oh. Hey, Ed. Eddie. Ed.
What you?
Okay, the cabinet's open. I just need that silver wrap.
Silver.
Dun, 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 dun. The silver rack. Yeah, can do.
Perfect. Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna take the trash out. Where do you want?
Yeah, that would be awesome. I could take that.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome, sweetie.
All right. Okay. So I put that at the bottom. And then, then I don't forget this, because this, talk about like old school, right? So this will help lift the turkey out. One year I forgot it. Wasn't fun. Anyway, so that goes there. And then I'm going to let that sit for a minute. Okay, we have our old school roasting pan ready to go. Olive oil. Okay, so this is, I do not do a lot to the bird at all. I'm a big fan of less is more. Okay. So let's get a new bag in here. Okay. Sorry, I'm just lining our little baby trash can that lives underneath here. Just because I don't like the trash out, because the dogs, I have two, they're not very bright doggies, but they become geniuses when food is involved. So they're Mensa candidates when food is involved. And when we had a trash can that was out, even with the lid where you had to like physically put force to lift the lid, they have figured out how to get into it. They figured out how to get it, but so that's why we put the trash underneath the sink. Okay, so there's always like a bit of plastic in a bird. Here, let's do that a little bit. I know it looks like a mess already, right? Let's see if we can get rid of that. Keep that. That goes back. Sorry, I just gotta clean up as I go. Okay, cool. Okay, so the birds now kind of always have this plastic thing in it. Always take it out, guys. You don't want to get that cooked in your bird. No bueno. Also, feeling into the bird. Here, let's do this. Turn around, baby. Burp. But derp. Okay. Okay. Talk about like no dignity for a bird. Okay, so the bird always will have the neck on the inside of the cavity. I'll usually, I'll cook that with it. I'll usually put it back in, but I first take it out just to make sure there's nothing else in here that's weird. Then at the back of the bird, usually stuffed under this flappy bit. Well, technically, that's where the neck was. Is always a pouch of offal, which is like heart, kidney, liver, stuff like that. I use that for the stuffing, so I will always put it on the side. Actually, let's see. That's okay. I'll deal with it after. Okay, so shoot. The turkey always comes with a thermometer. I take it out because you don't know how reliable it is, and I always put in my own. Because one year it just cooked forever and ever and ever, not realizing that the thermometer that was in there was not functioning. Wah, wah, wah. Right? So, yeah. Okay, so olive oil, doesn't matter which kind, just olive oil, and I don't measure it out. I just pretty much cup it in my hand, and I basically rub this puppy down like I rub this turkey down like a newborn. That's pretty much it. Okay. You just want to. Okay.
Do we? I don't even think we have any kind of vegetable oil anymore.
No, I don't keep it in the house. I bake with olive oil. Okay, so we rubbed it down. Oh, kind of even rub a little bit of the inside. It's kind of nice. Okay, then here's the fun part. I'll season the top part first before I rub down the bottom side, and you'll see why in a minute. Because when I cook my turkey, I cook my turkey upside down, and that will make sense in a minute. And the reason why I do that is because the white meat is the stuff that dries out really fast. So when you cook it upside down, and you have like the brown meat and stuff, all those juices go down into the white meat. So just a pinch of salt, just a little bit for flavor. Okay, then I use Italian seasoning because that's me. Okay, just a little bit, not too much. Okay, okay, and sage. I will always use sage. Always, always. It just gives a really nice flavor to the turkey. Okay, and whoop. I don't do a whole. Sometimes it comes out a lot fast. Just a little bit. Don't want to go too nuts with it, or it'll be a little too overpowering. Okay. All right. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So what we're going to do is flip this bird over. Okay. So, and the cool thing too with flipping the bird over, you don't have to worry about the wings burning. Okay. Boom. Okay. So boom. Oh shit. Hey Ed.
Yeah.
Can you grab the spray, the nonstick spray?
Yeah.
I forgot to spray. Yeah, spray the pan. So your bird will come back up. Maybe here. It's here.
It's here?
Yeah.
Feels like it should be over there.
No, I know. It's just no more space. That's it.
This one?
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
All right. Do you want me to wipe that first? Or
Sure. That would be cool.
should I rinse it? Or?
No need. Is it here? All right, I can do it. We can just do that. Down and dirty.
All right. And just give it a quick magoo.
Yes, please. Because we don't want the turkey to stick. And it's the top of the turkey.
That should be.
Yeah.
Liberal.
That's the only time. There we go. I know. I was saying earlier that's the only time that it's okay to be liberal.
No.
Just kidding.
It's fine.
Just kidding. Just kidding. Okay, and flippy dippy upside down. It looks like a whole other different beast, doesn't it? Oh.
Manny, are you logged on yourself twice? I feel like you're talking to yourself.
Okay. All right, and that's that. Okay, so the turkey tail kind of came out. So we're gonna put that back in because it's really tasty. So we want it to cook inside the cabinet.
Gobble, gobble.
Yeah, there's no dignity. No dignity.
Oh no. Oh no. What's happening to that poor turkey's back hole? It's unfortunate.
Oh hey, maybe we can take a picture of it and send it to Robbie. Turkey tailgate. Oh, anyways. Okay, so all right, paper towels. You want to wipe that just to make sure nothing's on it that shouldn't be on it. Yep. Okay. Pull this up. Okay, we're gonna leave it there for a minute.
CJD, what part of the country are you in, brother?
So here's a yeah. Thank you for being here twice. Okay, so I'm just trying to reposition this baby. Okay. Okay, and we're gonna rub down the back side. Okay. And then, yeah. Okay. Okay, and again, pinch of salt.
See, Maga Man says it's time to deep fry that turkey. You know.
Oh, I've done that before.
Yeah.
That's actually kind of nice.
The way she roasted, my wife's turkeys have always come out very good. Hey, that umbrella guy says, Happy Thanksgiving.
Hey, happy Thanksgiving, Tug. And also to the family umbrella.
Yeah.
Okay, and I just had this sage a minute ago. There we go.
I'm trying to call my mom again.
Okay.
I'm guessing she's in Gentle. Right?
Yeah, because it's the first year.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So that's the sage. Just boom, boom, boom. A little bit more. There we go. Yeah. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, and then the next thing I'm going to do is just chop some onion. Chop up some onion and some get a carrot in there and a couple of celery stalks. And then that's the last bit of indignity this bird is going to have to deal with. Okay. All right, what do we got? Celery. Right out.
Are the vultures in there with you?
No, where are the critters? Oh, it's usually quiet when the girls aren't here, or when they're up to trouble. It gets quiet. And they're like, yeah, we're just going to poop on everything you love. That's generally what our dogs do. Okay, so.
Once all moving with Daddy Baby, that turkey all night long.
You gotta do it in the voice. So Eddie's singing Adam Sandler's turkey song. Turkey, turkey. You have to do the voice.
That turkey down. Turkey for the girls and turkey for the boys. My favorite kind of pants are corduroys. Gobble, gobble, goose. Gobble, gobble,
Giggle.
I wish turkey only
costed on decor. Yeah, Adam Sandler is hilarious.
Oh.
And it's crazy to think that like that turkey song that Eddie was just singing on his stream is like hella old. Because that's back when Adam Sandler was on Saturday Night Live.
On my stream? I don't even use profanity on my stream.
What?
Did you say hello?
I said hella.
Oh.
Hella old.
I gotta scold my wife.
What?
I don't even use profanity on my own.
Goodness gracious. How is hella swear? No, seriously, I'm asking for a friend. Hashtag asking for a friend.
Let's see if we can get adjudication from the chat, from the audience.
Oh yeah. Well, I hope.
Is hella?
I didn't say hella. I said hella.
Hella. Is hella profanity? Are you gonna make giblet gravy or?
I'm gonna put the giblets in the stuffing.
You know, sometimes I like homemade gravy, and sometimes I like just old pre-prepared gravy. Let's see, Brad Noble says, now roast at 450 degrees until the smoke alarm goes off.
Yeah, pretty much. Stop reading my recipe.
Oh, Draken is throwing some shade your way.
Oh, really? What's up?
He says, hella isn't profanity, but it has never been cool to say.
I know. That's why I say it.
Well,
okay, so at what point was I ever
cool?
cool?
So we're probably pretty safe.
I was never cool, so here we are.
Yeah, and if you were deep frying a turkey at home, please be careful with that. Don't become a deep fried turkey yourself.
Okay, and the turkey's only so big, so I'm just gonna cut this in half. Because we're not gonna eat this, it's just for flavor. It's just for flavor.
Yeah, sticking some carrot right in the back there. That poor turkey.
Oh, shoot, that should go last. Because it's a good stopper.
Warren JP says, it's pretty clear that none of us here are cool. Yeah, I agree with you, Warren JP. It'll be all right.
Don't think twice. It's all right.
Matanui says, cool and my name don't belong in the same sentence.
I know that feeling. I resemble that remark.
Brad Noble says, right in the turkey bowl.
Yep. Well, you better keep watching. Like turkey pork. Oh. Okay, I'm just gonna do 2 stalks of celery.
Yep. And that's how our turkey became a werewolf.
Okay, and the cool thing is when you're stuffing the bird, it doesn't have to. You don't have to really make it hearty. It's just flavors. Just getting some flavors in there. Okay, so last bit.
You're about the same size as that turkey.
The turkey's bigger than Lola.
I promise I won't let Mama stick any carrots up your turkey over there.
Okay, there we go. And
She's
we're
looking
done.
kind of worried. She's looking kind of worried.
Yeah, I know. You don't know what that is. Oh, you know what it is because you can smell it. But don't worry, this will not be your fate, little girl. Well, unless you poop on more stuff.
It looks like did it say to let the pie sit before you bake it?
No. I just ran out of time.
Oh, gotcha. Pretty good, though.
Okay, so I'm going to abandon the turkey for a moment because we need to check the pumpkin scrunch.
The pumpkin scrunch.
No, the pumpkin crunch. That's what it's called. Pumpkin crunch. You start calling it scrunch. Okay. Yeah,
Is it set?
that's done.
It's walnuts, yeah. Walnuts.
Yeah,
on the
those
top.
are walnuts.
Yeah.
Okay, so what we're going to do is. Ooh, yep,
All right.
there we go.
There you
It's
go.
a party. Okay, so pumpkin crunch is done. We're going to put it on the stove.
You want
Let
to
it
pull that out for
set.
me? Or you got it?
I'm good. Unless you want to put the proposals for the camera.
I'm good. I'm just going to thin cloth. I thought we got some more pop holders.
No. Let's see. Yeah, let me check it.
You want to check
They have a knife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you done with these bits? Are you going to use these? Or?
I'm using those giblets, but yeah, we're good. We're good.
But you're done with the vegetable scraps, yeah?
Yes. Okay, so we're just checking the pumpkin crunch. Oh shoot, you can't see it here. Let's do this.
Don't burn yourself trying to show
Oh, I'm not trying to show. What the hell? Wow.
Well, I'm just saying.
Wow. I think the phrase is wow, low, low.
Wow.
Wow, low, low. Yeah, Betty will know that one. Yeah, wow, low, low. Okay, so we're just gonna check it to make sure it's cooked, and it's coming out clean. So
Warren JB says that pizza doesn't look appetizing. That's because it's not a pizza. No, it's a calzone. Well, there's a pie up front. It's going to be baked. That pie up front is
okay, and then that's that. And then that is our pumpkin crunch, and that is gonna have to cool for, as the recipe says, refrigerate forever.
Pumpkin crunch?
Yeah, for the topping.
Oh.
Cream cheese and whipped cream. Okay, and I'm not going to put this in yet because I want to do the pretty pecans.
That still comes right.
Okay, sorry, dude. Oh, well,
You want me to bring it in
shoot,
here?
the girls can't eat it. Say again?
That stovetop is white hot. I don't know if it will actually cool.
Oh, I'm just putting it there for a moment because the Pyrex needs to kind of come down in temperature or it will crack. Okay. So if you are neurotic like I am, I usually set.
Mozzarella, it's not a pizza.
It's not a pizza. It's a pecan pie.
Oh, my mom's in the chat. Hey.
Hey, Mama E. Okay, so if you're neurotic like I am,
Mom, did you go up to Chapel Hill today?
I do the quarters and then I do the middles. I set my quarters, then I set the next set of quarters. And then I set my center. Okay.
Mama says hi.
Hi, Mama E.
Oh, she went to Sunset Beach.
Oh, wow. So they went to Sunset Beach. And that's in North Carolina.
Sunset Beach. That one restaurant we went to was so good.
Oh, Sanitary Restaurant.
Yeah, that was so good.
Yeah, that was a really good place. I must admit, when we first pulled up, I was like, what? The Sanitary? Are you, what? But no, amazing food. Amazing food. Really good. It's fresh fish, all kinds of stuff. Okay.
Yeah, in May, we went to North Carolina. Was that May or was it?
That
April?
was May.
That was May. In May, we
Okay,
went
and then that's it.
visited-
So I kind of just like to.
Go ahead.
Nope, you're good. I'm talking to chat.
In May, we went and visited my family in North Carolina. Yeah, we went down to the coast of North Carolina.
They're still looking for the pretty ones.
That's the only time I'd ever been to that sanitary
Restaurant?
which is an interesting name.
Yeah, the name is a little off-putting, but the food is amazing.
The rectangular shaped thing. The rectangular shaped thing
Pumpkin crunch.
is called pumpkin crunch. What else goes in with the pumpkin pie crunch?
What do you mean?
So what are the ingredients of pumpkin crunch?
Evaporated milk, the pumpkin, sugar, 3 eggs, and spices. And you just whip that puppy up. Okay, so we've got our pretty pumpkin pie, or not pumpkin, pecan. So see, yay!
Whipped cream.
Okay,
What goes on top of that? Cream cheese?
so you mix it with whipped cream and cream cheese. Okay, so 2 things are gonna happen. One is I don't want this to spill, because
Oh, my brother John is on here too.
hey, John.
Hey, John, Mama's in here too.
Oh, right on. Hey. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna toss in some foil in here.
This
so
is
it'll
one
catch
of the
the
reasons.
drips.
This is one of the reasons we like to do this. I'm originally from North Carolina, so a lot of my family is on the East Coast, and then some of my family is in Florida, and so we started kind of streaming Thanksgivings, so at least we could share our day with the rest of our family.
Yeah.
And since we've made so many new friends, this year, we thought we would put it on YouTube. So whoever wanted to could come by and share it with us.
Oh yeah, I was trying to show the thingy.
Yeah, I'm stream sniping. So now Mom can. Hey, Mom, I love you. Hey, John, I love you.
Okay, I'm gonna bring it back up. Okay, so pecan pie just went in the oven. Oh, and Mama E, the pecan pie. So Mama E, the pecan pie that we just made was from the book that you sent us. Yay!
Oh yeah, where's that? Oh, you're putting a book on?
Yeah. Here, and then I'll give the book to Eddie. Okay, cool. Yay! So yeah, that's in there.
We love you too, Mom.
We love you.
Oh, I don't have my camera. Yeah, I'm just stream sniping yours.
Okay. Okay, so back to the task at hand. We were dealing with this bird that's got to go in the oven. So we're going to flippy dippy. No, I need to let the pecan pie cook. And then as soon as that's done, then it can go in the oven. Okay, so everything's been shoved into this bird that's going to go into this bird. So we're just going to kind of quickly clean up because we need to clean up.
Earlier when you said, what did you say? Oh, wow, low, low.
Oh, wow, low.
I had low yesterday. Gary took me.
Seriously?
Yeah, Gary took me and LJ to People's Cafe.
Wait, where?
People's Cafe.
Where is that?
You know the Poly Loans?
Yeah.
It's kind of right around there.
Oh, cool. People's, as in People's Republic of
So what are
Trinidad?
the two wrappers of a Lao? That's
Well, you've got the luau leaf, right, which is what you eat. And then you use like a tea leaf or banana leaf to wrap it once you've got it.
is it luau?
Yeah, it's luau. Yeah, Luau. and then that's what you eat. That's what cooks down like spinach.
Yep.
And you eat that.
So these were stuff with the fish in them was really good, really fast.
The what?
The fish that was in it. Was
Butter.
really
Yeah, then they used really good quality butterfish. Because butterfish always is supposed to go into lau lau because that's your fat source. Because the meat really isn't going to be very fatty. What was I looking for? A bag for that, but we're out of bags. Okay. Well, I'm pretty much done with this turkey, so I'm gonna put my stuff back
yeah,
on.
I had a lau lau plate. So I had lau lau. I had
Yeah,
salmon.
thank you. Broke them out. Oh yeah, Maddie was like,
squid
oh,
luau. I had, halpia,
nice.
pipicalo.
Pipi kaula.
Just like 2 or 3 pieces of pipicalo. What else did I have? Lau lau. Oh, and
You have
poi.
poi.
Yeah, I had poi.
Did they put sweet potato in the lau lau?
Let's see, what does luau leaf taste like? To me, it tastes like spinach.
Yeah, that's the closest
Like a
approximation.
mild spinach.
It has a different flavor. Put a chunk of pork fat. Oh yeah, that's true. Maddie was saying that you can also put a chunk of pork in there.
Yeah. You know,
Oh, okay. So on the bird, I'm just putting chicken stock, but I'm not pouring it on the bird because it's gonna wash off what we just did to it. So I'm just putting it in on the side. And what'll happen is as it cooks, this will start to bubble and it'll start to steam on the inside. So I usually do one of these. It might be 2 because it's been a while since I've used the roasting pan. Yep. Okay. So what else did you eat when you guys were at the people's?
So, okay, lau lau.
So you had lau lau.
I had lau lau. I had poi.
Poi,
I
okay.
had loaded salmon.
Let me say, oh, nice.
Squid luau.
Oh, cool.
I said pipicalo.
Yeah.
And did I say halpia?
Yes.
Yeah, a little piece of halpia. It was good. I couldn't even eat it all.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, I bet. Yeah, that sounds like a lot of stuff. Okay, so I put it to where it's like maybe about an inch high. Oh, I should do a little bit more because it might be in here for a while. Okay, so I just do this to keep the turkey from getting dry.
Okay, so no, I didn't eat koi. I didn't eat a giant goldfish.
No, poi, like poi, P-O-I.
Yeah, poi. So poi is made from what's called the taro plant. Okay, and it's kind of like a tuber. Imagine like a real. Imagine kind of a real fibrous, fuzzy potato. Okay, in Hawaiian taro is called kalo. Yeah.
Kalo.
And so poi is kind of like Hawaiian grits. You take this taro plant down. Well,
no, it's like a mashed potato.
Well, yeah, kind of. It's a starch. It's a
but
starch.
It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool. It's normally cool. If you take this, how did they make poi back in the day? Did they steam it first, or put it in an emu and then pound it, or was it pounded?
Yeah, you steamed it first.
Yeah. So you take this taro root, which is a real fibrous root. It's a real fibrous root, right? And you steam it, and then you pound it. And there's, sometimes making poi can be kind of ceremonial. There can be like a process to it, because in the Hawaiian creation myths, the Hawaiian people consider the taro plant to be kind of almost like their little brother.
No, it is their brother. Their older brother.
Their older brother.
Haloa.
Yeah. So there's in the Hawaiian creation myth, man is related to this plant, right? So even though it was a staple food, there was also to a degree there's a bit of a sacred nature in the Hawaiian creation myth and in the old Hawaiian beliefs. but taro is kind of a staple plant for much of the Polynesian cultures.
Yep.
And there's other places that probably consider ulu or breadfruit more important. Maybe
Yeah, it just
the
depends on the
Samoans.
culture.
I think the Samoans eat more breadfruit than they do taro. I know the Micronesians.
Yeah, Samoans eat more ulu.
The Micronesians eat a lot of taro too, but theirs is perhaps
But it's different.
a little bit
It's,
different.
Yeah, it's a different variety. It's a different variety of kalo. Well, it's not. This is technically kalo, really, because if you follow the
Let's say Manny says he eats his poi with onion and Hawaiian salt.
it.
Let's see, Mago Man says taro root, not a fan of it. Well,
Yeah, it just depends.
a lot of people don't just like
Some
baked
people-
taro.
Yeah, some people don't dig it. Some
What I
people
would
do.
always suggest to people the first time they try poi, because it looks different, is eat something spicy. Eat
Oh, it's
something-
cooling. Yeah.
Yeah, eat something spicy, eat something peppery, eat something with some fire to it, and then eat the poi.
Yeah.
And you won't have any reservations.
Yeah. Well,
Poi kind of-
it just it just depends on your palate. You know what I mean? And what you grew up with. Like when we were growing up, what you would do is you would put a little bit of poi at the bottom of baby's bottle, and then that would help baby sleep through the night. And so we were kind of raised. We were just raised with poi. Now I love poi and can eat it like all the time, but I'm picky about it because everybody has like their different types of poi that they like based on how they grew up with it, right? So my grandfather grew up with poi, but he only liked the poi that was like red and bubbly, and it's already starting to ferment, and he really liked that, and he kind of similar to whatchamacallit, to Manny, instead of mixing it in, he would have onion and other stuff on the side. But when I grew up on fresh poi. We were lucky to have fresh poi, and so that's all I will eat. I can't handle the taste of the red poi. It tastes like it's spoiled to me, so I like it really fresh. And when it's really fresh, it's really sweet. Like I think it's very sweet when you taste very fresh poi. Yeah, 3-day-old poi. Yeah, see, Maddie. Yeah. So yeah, I like fresh, but whatchamacallit. But also too, what's interesting about poi is it's very like a lot of food, right? A lot of food is very cultural based, and how you are with poi, people would think of how you are and the type of person that you are. So someone would say that, oh, okay, so if you have like a gathering and you invite people over and you have poi, if and that's part of what you're giving to your guests, right, is part of whatever, the dinner or whatever, if you if you served very thin poi, like it was like soupy, like not very thick, because poi is usually very thick, if you served really thin poi, you're very stingy because you don't want to share the good stuff with people. So that's kind of like that mentality of the old school people. So if you served poi that was very thick to where you could stand the spoon up in it, then you were said to be very good hearted and very generous and things like that. So that's just what I grew up with poi, and I'm sure Maddie has a lot of those stories too, especially growing up in Hawaii. But yeah, see, sour poi. My grandfather loved that. He would do sour poi for breakfast. He would do sour poi, ogo, which is almost like a seaweed, and over medium eggs or over easy eggs. But yeah, they would be running everywhere. But yeah. Oh, but it's crazy what everybody has is their, thing that they grow up with and what means certain things culturally. But yeah, poi is kind of kalo is a very sticky subject with a lot of Native Hawaiians because of the origin story of Haloa. So yeah, so it's interesting. Right on, Papa K with boy.
Yeah,
What's also interesting too, and I was just thinking of it when I read Manny's thing of poi e, is what's interesting too is so poi is POI, which is right what you eat, but also the word for a person is or people is poe, and that's POE with an okina. So it's kind of interesting those links, right?
Oh, they're saying you just got muted.
What? Hello?
Oh, it could be. You may have to stand the microphone straight up. It might be better.
Me?
Mine, maybe mine. I think.
So this way?
Yeah, they're listening to you on.
Oh, gotcha. Hi. Okay. But yeah, so it's interesting that poi, POI, and poe for people is very similar considering it's people, right? Yeah. But anyway, yeah.
What you looking for, sweetie?
I don't know. My train of thought just kind of went. I know, right? Poof, squirrel. Okay, so we've got the turkey ready to go. The pecan pie is in there. So sweet potatoes.
Sweet potatoes. Do you need me to do?
Mashed potatoes. I gotta
you
start
gonna
cooking
process
those.
the sweet potatoes, or how do you want to do those?
Yeah, we should. But first, we should cool down this thing. Eddie? Can you please grab the black metal tray at the top of this thing?
Yeah.
Thank you. Because then I can. What can I do?
Put it on the dinner table.
Yeah, sure. You know, we should open the door to get a breeze going.
Get a little bit too much noise here.
Yeah, because this really makes it cool.
I can open up the window in here if it's not already open.
I think today is just a hot day.
We'll see how loud it is. See how much noise this makes.
Okay.
You may just get like a ton of traffic noise.
I'm trying to. It's not too bad.
Yeah, but the air's not really moving.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, boo. Okay. All right.
Let's see. Is the Pyrex too hot for me to just pick up?
You should be able to pick it up. You got it?
Yep.
Okay.
Watch out.
Watch out, little baby. Okay, so while that's going, the next thing I'm going to do is we've got this turkey ready to go. I need to boil some regular potatoes for mashed potatoes. So we're going to use that.
Oh, Lama Gigante says you're getting just a little bit of snowfall.
Oh, wow. Cool. So they're starting to get snow in North Carolina?
I'm not sure where Lama Gigante is.
Oh, wait. Who?
Lama Gigante.
Oh, okay. I thought you said Mama and John.
Oh.
And I was like, what? That's so cool.
Elric says, do you mean real sweet potatoes or yams? These are sweet
These are
potatoes. They're sweet potatoes.
the orange ones?
Yeah.
Yes, they're sweet
I'm pretty
potatoes.
sure.
Yeah, yams are purple, right?
Well, yeah,
Oh.
slightly.
No, I'm just kidding. Yeah, they're. I believe they're yams. And that's based on their shape. But double check because they, it could be smoked.
I'm pretty sure those are sweet potatoes.
Okay, so I'm not going to make a lot of mashed potatoes. So I'm only going to boil a couple of whatchamacallits. So that's why I'm doing a smaller pan. Okay.
I'll be right back and then I'll come because I got to peel all these. Yeah.
Wait. that goes super fast.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll be right back.
But I do need help mushing them.
Yeah, yeah.
And we can use the brand new musher that your mom gave us.
Oh.
So here, this is a funny story. So last year, when we made the sweet potato casserole, we mushed each one of these with a fork. Yep. And by the fifth one, I kind of wanted to just do this. So Ed's mom, being as awesome as she is, for Christmas, she sent us a new masher. So we are going to bless this puppy today. So there you are. And then I can let you do that because you're very good at that. And then I can quickly peel.
Warren JB says, not too many colors, taking up space that can be through.
It's one day.
Tasty too.
Yep. Oh, actually, what I like to do first is, so I'm going to use the same bowl. We're going to use the same bowl to mush it in. So we're going to take.
You have marshmallows, right?
Yeah, we've got a coupon for marshmallows, so yeah. Because my husband likes to eat them straight from the bag.
I don't remember the last time.
It's been a while though.
Yeah.
It's been at least 6 since I started the no sugar thing. You've kind of followed with that. And
Give me a minute, I'll come back.
yeah, sure. Okay, so we're just gonna. And it's so much easier to peel these bad boys when they are cold because it just comes right off and you don't have to fight with it and it's not hot in your hand. So I usually like to do these the night before. Also with the regular potatoes, but last night I was just too tired. And plus two with the bus. So I take the bus home from work in Honolulu. And so because everybody and their brother was trying to get home at the time that I was on the bus, it took about an hour and a half, about an hour and a half to get home. So got home a little later than I wanted, but at least we were able to get the cranberries done. Those were lickety split because that takes like 15 minutes in a pot. Okay, so I'm just going to peel these really quickly. And then Eddie will come in and mash these up. I should actually put Eddie's chat up here so I can actually interact with it logically. Sorry, guys. If you are saying something, I don't know what you're saying. You know what? Give me a minute. Let me finish this one. I'll wash my hands and then I'll pop up Ed's chat on his YouTube. That way I'm not all anti-soc. Okay, so Berta. All right, where are we? Boo, 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 boo. Okay. So is everybody eating? Or you kind of in mid, oh, so full moment? Edwin, Boyette. Okay. Boop, 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 boop. Ba-do-do-do, boop, 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 boop. Okay, pop out chat. And pop out. Cool. All right. Live chat. Okay, cool. So we've got chat from both YouTube dealios going, so I could actually interact. My guess is I'm not eating till late because people have disappeared without telling. Oh, boo! Sorry. Oh, the Artful Snacker. That's a great name. Finish. Oh, what kind of pie? What kind of pie, Artful Snacker? He said he just finished his last piece of pie. Ah, okay. So Michael Beacon says, my family does Thanksgiving on Fridays, so I'm going to be eating the chicken. It turned out, oh, wow, nice. Artful Snatcher, nice. Or Snacker, Artful Snatcher, oops. Apple pie, that's like my next, besides pumpkin pie or pumpkin crunch, apple pie is like my next favorite. Oh, and then there's a place here in near where we live called Anna Miller's, and they make an amazing fresh strawberry pie. Oh, that thing is like bomb. I know, not cool. I have odd colloquialisms. Okay. Yay.
All right, so someone earlier was talking about the Cowboys-Redskins game.
Okay.
Looks like it is in the second quarter, and the score is 7 Dallas, and the Redskins are big old 0.
No, tear.
So if we have any Redskins from,
Sorry.
it is not their day today. It's only second quarter.
Yeah, exactly. There's still time in the game. It's not over till it's over. Oh, okay. Put Edwin on KP with potato peeling. Actually, I'm going to put him on potato mashing duty. Llama. Ooh, nice.
Okay, so Warren J.D. is taking to Ulster.
From where?
Ulster.
I can't read.
Ulster?
Ulster? Oh, Ulster. Wow, well done.
He says sweet potatoes are relatively new thing over here.
Oh, yeah, I bet.
The sticks and Ulster. And the only time I ever heard a sweet potato with marshmallows was an old episode of Everybody Loves Raymond.
Oh, probably. Yep, that makes sense. Oh, wow. Oh, Ulster, cool. I did a year study abroad across the pond in London. We didn't get too far into traveling into Ireland. Wanted to, we just didn't have the cash or the time. Okay, so that's ready for Ed. And the regular potatoes are almost ready to go in. Where did I do
Let me wash my hands again.
that? Would be very good.
Have you got both chats up?
Yeah, I do. Because I was like,
All right. So when you boil the sweet potato, right? When you boil the sweet potato, it as it sounds, it brings out a little bit of the natural sweetness. It's not an overpowering sweetness. And so these are already cooked, right? She boiled them last night. I'm going to mush them up and then try and get them nice and light and fluffy. Then she's going to put them in a Pyrex container right? I'm going to bake them. Do you put butter in with it too?
Yeah, a little bit. A little bit, yes.
You can kind of see. So this is definitely a sweet potato and not a yam. Then marshmallow will go on top of that, right? When it goes in the oven, the marshmallows will caramelize, right? They'll turn brown a little bit, and so it's not overpoweringly sweet, and it adds kind of like a little bit of a crunchy topping.
Oh, and then you have all the aromatics that you put into it, right? Like the cinnamon, the nutmeg.
Nutmeg, yeah.
Allspice.
Allspice. Allspice is a blend of spices already, isn't it?
Yeah, but it has the anise in it.
Oh, yeah?
Or is that pine spice? I can't think right now.
God bless you, merry gentlemen, let nothing else dismay.
Okay, so while you're doing that, I'm going to do something that I was thinking.
Going to get weird and goo, so you may have to turn down the.
No, I know. Hi, so Disney. Thank you.
Edwin Smash.
Yep, Edwin Smash. Okay, so.
Oh no, the video call, the connection was lost.
Oh, boo.
I think when you joined in as yourself.
No. I joined in as.
Let's try it again.
I didn't join in as KTM. I can see it. Yay!
I'm going to sit down and watch it.
We have audio but no video. Hey, video fixed. Yay! Okay, so I had to get off the network. It was just too much for the network. So I will stay on my lame little.
So nice Thanksgiving, my mom was watching.
Okay. Ooh. Feedback.
You gotta turn your mic.
Feedback, sorry.
And my wife is a dude.
I'm like so, yeah. But there we go. Hey, can we see it? Or, oh no, it's just on you all the time. Oh, shoot, people can't see that you're mushing potatoes. No.
Oh, yeah, I'm not.
Okay, so we're going to use the mobile. So there we go. So we're mobile. Woo! Okay. So potatoes are cooking. And don't get to see. So we're walking through the apartment. And I know we're still trying to put stuff down.
Last Thanksgiving, my mother saw me doing this to the fork. And so she sent me
So, the magic of TV. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there's that. So the wiggle cam is this one, and let's see if I can flip it on the side. Will it do it? Oh, yes. Okay. There we go. So, hey, this is out on our balcony. So what I really wanted to show folks if they wanted to see it is, so this is a mall. That is Pearl Ridge Mall, right? All in here. So you see no parking. Nobody's parking because everybody should be enjoying their Thanksgiving dinner. But more than likely, in about 5 or 6 hours time, this is going to be jam-packed and the roads are going to be mental. So let's kind of cruise back out.
But I want to work out all the chunks, yeah. I want to
Hey, Wiggs. Hi, Bobby. Hey, come here. Yes, baby. Yes, she's good. So Wiggle Camp. Oh, Lola Camp. Hello. Hey, babes. See, this is why we need her wiggle. Hey, wiggle, baby. Hey, wiggle, baby. It's because she wiggles. She wiggles so much. Okay. Okay, so we're going to come through. So this is the pumpkin crunch that we already finished cooking. It's just trying to cool because this needs to be very, very cold because it's dessert, right? And then Ed is motion keys.
Yeah, I want to
Yeah, good. Okay, and then we're going to go back to the kitchen. No, I'm just kidding. Fridge or wall of fame. Okay, so back to our stove and oven, which our pie. That's our pumpkin pie. That's our pecan pie. Pecan. Okay, that way needs to come out. Our potatoes are boiling. Our turkey is awake. And I'm going to switch back to. Hey. Okay, so that was Wiggle Cam for a little bit. There we go. So I'm just going to dig out from that. Cool. There we go. Oh, hot, yeah. It is hot. Oh, it's hot. Oh, there you go, Betty. Oh, it's hot. Let's see. Happy Thanksgiving. Hey, happy Thanksgiving, Chicken Sith. Okay, so that needs to cover. All right, let's go back to our list. Our list of everything that we have. Okay, so we've got turkey, cranberries done, sweet potatoes, Eddie is mashing. Mashed potatoes are cooking. Asparagus is going to take like literally 10 minutes. Pumpkin crunch is cooling. Pecan pie is baking. And the green beans that's again, the veg is going to take like 10 minutes. So what do we have left? The stuffing. First, we're going to check the oven. Let's check the oven.
That should be about right, sweetie.
Let's see. Oh, that looks good. That looks marvelous.
I'm going to jack my microphone back for a little bit.
Whatevs. Okay, so this was already baking for a half an hour, and the buzzer went off. So I just want to see it for a little bit more. So it's not done, but the edges of our pie crust are done. So I'm gonna totally MacGyver this. Let's see. All right. That's because I'm not using the right lid, because this pot never had a lid. Okay, so I am going to make a collar. We need to make a collar for the pie so the crust does not burn. And I should not let all the hot air out of the oven like spaz. Here we go. Okay. All right.
Oh,
So I'm just gonna do ribs because we're just gonna make a color for the pie. And what that is it will keep the crust from burning, but still let the rest of our pie cook. Okay. So we're gonna open this back up again. And this is where we just say a little prayer that we don't burn ourselves. Logically, I could take it out of the oven, but I don't want to spill it. So I am just gonna.
One JB said, 1% battery.
All right. There we go. There's that one. And we're gonna kind of fold this over a little bit. And we'll fold this one over a little bit. And we'll make a little channel. Okay. Okay, so if you ever hear somebody say you gotta put a collar on that pie, don't think that they're freaks. This is exactly what it is. It's just putting a foil collar on this puppy. Okay, so in it goes, and it's probably gonna be another 15. Oh.
If I worked in a different occupation, I would go out.
There we go. Sorry, it's the old school. That is an old school focusing trick. Well, not really old, but yeah. Okay, so we need it Okay, this one might be a little bit better. Okay. All right.
Is everything going to be going for a bit? Or,
what do you mean?
When does the turkey go in?
As soon as the pecan pie is done.
Oh, about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Standard things. Yeah. Oh. The chat's kind of making. You remember diversity in comments, Judy? Yeah.
Yeah.
I know exactly.
Uh-huh.
He went to a place called Easy Cuts, which is.
Oh yeah. Uh-huh.
It's even more low budget than Super Cuts. And when he went there, I don't know what they did to him, but they cut like a line in the back of his neck. It looked like somebody. It looked like he had gotten a bone fight down.
Oh my God. Let's see. Well, yeah, Easy Cuts is horrible. Remember when they used to be the fat girl haircut?
Oh yeah. But that was Super Cuts. Yeah?
Oh well. I thought you were saying Easy Cuts instead of Super Cuts.
No. Easy Cuts is even worse than Super Cuts.
Oh, gotcha. I thought you guys were being kind about diving out, Yeah. But man, yeah, that was a horrible haircut. Okay, so we're gonna skewer. Oh, yep, that's live TV, my friends. Sorry. Okay, cable. There we go. Yep. There we go. Yay. Okay, so clean surface, sweet potato pie. Or technically a casserole. Sweet potato casserole. Okay. Ta-da. Ta-da. Okay. Okay, let's double check the recipe.
You probably should have been disqualified because now, for anybody who's just kind of listening along at home for like music or pain, once a week I am sort of like what you would see for a program called Blind Quarter. Blind Quarter is a competition between professional punters.
All right. Okay, cool. Hey. Back. Okay, so we need a little bit more butter. Okay, so we're going to heat that up there.
More specifically, this particular artist is called
Okay. Boiling potatoes. Get the butter done. So what we're going to do is we're going to add a little bit of butter to this. And let's find all of our spices. Let's see, we've got our cinnamon. Okay, cinnamon, nutmeg, black pepper.
Just to explain, because I've probably got some of my friends that are listening.
There we go. Okay, so that's our butter is melting. I'm melting. Get some of that done. Hey, how's everybody doing? Everybody's still doing okay?
Pope Road says aloha and happy Thanksgiving. Pope Road. Aloha, happy Thanksgiving.
Let's see how everybody's doing.
Yeah, I really wanted to see that. This was the weekend of 11 of these competitions.
Okay.
And anybody who's watching this later on, I'm hoping to YouTube has a function called live chat. And so since we're live streaming this,
Okay, just trying to take a quick peek at chat, guys, so I know who's here. I gotta share with everybody. Yes.
One of the booth guests on the program last night was
All right. Let's pop the chat out so we can actually see it. And down it goes. Down it goes. Okay. Perfect. All right, there we go. Let's make sure that friends are checking it out. Oh, we hear the butter. Okay, cool. And that's there we go. Okay, so butter is going to go into the potatoes. Just a little bit, not a whole heck of a lot, because I want to keep them fluffy. Just a little bit. Okay, that should do it. That should be enough. Okay. This thing was a godsend. It's like, oh, Mama E, thank you so much. This is awesome.
What's that? Oh, the potato masher?
Yeah. Okay, so just gonna mix it up a little bit. Just a little bit of the butter. Okay. Okay, so I'm just gonna toss it in. They're coming to take you away, haha. Okay, so this has become right tool, right job.
And now I guess they decided that none of that matters. And that's all they were. Which is the thing, the single twist is very good. You know, there's something that is not coming to check.
All right. Okay, to get that last bit of stuff in. Stuff from the bowl. Okay. All right. So we're just gonna get everybody in here. Okay, and then so the last thing I'll do is just I'll run a fork through it, and then you'll see what I mean. And then I'll put the cinnamon and such. Okay. Yeah, it's really tasty. All right. 4 minutes to go.
Thanksgiving is really bringing out your blood. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe it's a recollection and I'll talk to my mother. Probably mashing the sweet potatoes belt and something right out.
All right. And we can let that sit. And marshmallows. So I cook on for a lot of our, actually all of our items that we have. And so the heat in Hawaii has kind of gotten to the marshmallows, so they aren't as springy, but they still work. It's the joy of Hawaii. Nope. Lola! See, that's the joy about having dogs. When you drop something on the floor, you have a little furry built-in Hoover. Or a ready-made Hoover. Oh. So heat in Hawaii does this to marshmallows.
So you should be able to be
cool. So yeah, the heat really gets to the marshmallows. Then it just kind of makes everybody want to blow on. Right. Oh, Wiki. Bye-bye. Come here. Look on the floor. Look. I don't know. Let's try. Maja. Oh, she's sniffing them.
They probably don't taste like them or smell like anything to her.
Yeah, because it's just straight up sugar.
Snag a couple of them.
Okay. You're welcome.
Rita, you want to try one? They're not bad.
like, nope, I'm not believing you.
Where is Lola? She must have went back.
Lola's probably laying in the bedroom where it's cool. That's the bedroom, or the back bedroom is the coolest room in the house. Generally. Let's see, how's chat doing? Oh, sorry. Sorry, Brad.
Where did she hide herself? She's probably in the back.
Lola? Oh, she could be in the bathroom. She likes to sit on the, so we have a towel in front of the tub. And so Lola likes to sit in our bathroom with her, sit on the towel with her back against the porcelain tub. Or we don't have a porcelain tub, but you know what I mean, against the tub. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's for her. Marshmallows. Straight up like sugar bombs.
Chilling in the
That's like
back.
one of those joys of, like, those memories from childhood, right? Okay, you think that's enough? I don't know, chat, 1 or 2. Do you think that's enough or more marshmallows?
A
A little bit more? Oh, the smaller marshmallows punished? I like the smaller marshmallows because in my little OCD brain, they melt a little bit more evenly than the big ones. But that is just, again, personal preference. Everybody has their deal. Also, too, I used to like the smaller ones because this used to be my thing to make when I was a kid at home. And so the smaller marshmallows, eventually when they came out in like the late 80s, I think, they're easy to sneak. You're easy to sneak a taste and not have your mom freak the heck out, Yeah. So, again, it's those little Thanksgiving childhood memories. Let's see. Okay, I think that's it, right? So, I have done slice. Oh, make a gratin. I had sliced up the bigger ones too before the smaller ones came out. Or the smaller ones used to be more expensive than the bigger ones. That is not the case now that we have a Target here in Honolulu. So a lot of things are now kind of reasonably priced. Okay, so this is ready to go into the oven. Cool, we just have our little line lined up. Okay, that's off. This can stay on the counter. Okay, and that goes into the Ziploc. Let's see. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Sorry, I didn't show you guys. I was just like, boom, done. Ta-da! Yay. Thank you. Yeah, Fred. Yeah, the marshmallows are pretty tasty. All right. Okay, so the buzzer went off for the pie. So let's flippy dippy this back. And whoop, yep, there we go. Flippy dippy too much. Up and over. There we go. Oh, party foul. Okay. No, it's fine. You don't have to be sorry. Everybody likes what they like. It's all gravy. Especially food, right? Food is super freaking subjective. Ah, there we go. Look at that. Okay, so the pecan pie is done. It needs to go onto these to go onto a little tray to let it cool. That will fit. Yes, I think. Well, we'll soon find out, won't we? Okay. Okay. Yeah. Bingo, bango, bongo. There we go. Okay. Okay, and then that is our pecan pie. Ooh, that little baby looks good. Okay, now our turkey goes in. Yay! Okay. So the oven has to go back up because it's been at 350. Oven goes back up. We're gonna do 400. Okay, let's just check our bird to make sure he's still there. Yep, still there. Okay. Right on. Okay, so let's see, what do we want to do here? Okay, so we're gonna take out the foil guards that we had for the pie. Oh yeah, don't do that at home, guys. I just kind of reached in and went for it. I grew up in a restaurant, so I pretty much have asbestos hands for the most part. Okay, so let's see where we're at. Okay, so we just need to take the top one. All right, so we're gonna take out the top one, and this is gonna be wicked hot, so I'm gonna put it right onto the lanai or our porch, so it can cool and nobody gets hurt. Okay, so you're hot.
So what do you have in the oven now?
Turkey about to go in.
It's about to go in. All right.
All right. Okay, so turkey in.
Well, that pie looks right good.
Right?
Yeah.
That recipe was awesome.
What you got?
Yep. All right. Rock and roll.
Rock and roll.
Hoochie coo. Rock and roll. Okay. I need to figure out the time.
You need to figure out the time.
Yeah, it was
How
a
many pounds
13.
was that
It's a
bird?
13 pounder.
13
So I'm
pounds?
thinking 2.5 hours,
That seems a little short.
but possibly 3. It's at 400. Oh,
The Punished Berserker wants to know if you ever done smoking or cooking turkeys.
have you ever had smoking? Not in a crock pot. I've never smoked it in a crock pot. We have done so as a fundraiser here in Hawaii. Some schools will do an emu, and that's kind of like a smoking sort of. Oh, sorry, trying to move this thing. Okay, and that kind of sort of is like a smoking. Dang it!
When my wife says emu, that's not the bird. An emu is
I
sort
am
of
you.
A traditional Hawaiian way.
Yeah, emu.
You start a underground
Okay.
fire, and you just kind of close it.
All right.
And then you put traditionally they do that with the lamps, whatever they were pushing. I guess some kind of leaf like banana leaves and such, yeah.
Well, it's lined with lava rock because it holds the heat. Well, actually, at the very, very bottom, you have your fire, right? You set your fire, and your lava rock goes in. The lava rock goes in, keeps the heat. You pull out the embers, and then you seal up the ibu. Well, after you put in your stuff, then you seal up the ibu and let it go for overnight. That's 12 plus hours.
Punished Berserker says cooking your food with lava is pretty metal. Well, it's older lava rock.
Yeah.
It holds in. Now, we sort of knew it, and we did it. And here in Hawaii, there are two kinds of wood they use to smoke. So we use to smoke pork and that. So the two kinds of wood that are used.
Kiave.
If you live in the mainland, you've heard of it. There is in the mainland of the United States, you've heard of it. So you would find it mesquite. I'm much prefer mesquite. It leaves kind of a different taste in the
All right. Yeah, it's still cool.
There we go. It's
Yep.
that time I started talking to you.
Yep. They're probably responding to overcooked food, I'm sure.
We'll see. And you're just going to be mashing the potatoes for a little bit, yeah?
Well, I'm still baking the potatoes,
Still
or
boiling.
boiling potatoes, then stuffing, and then that's it.
And then Brad Noble says he prefers hickory smoked meat to pecan. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
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 You just hear, man.
It's hard to get hickory.
I've seen maybe just a handful of pecan.
I can't remember what I was doing. Oh, there we go.
I'm going to read, sweetheart, since we've got a little bit of lull in the cooking, I'm going to read a little bit of Tom Summer.
Okay,
You
sounds
okay
good.
with
Yeah, I'm cool with that.
that? Let's see, let me take that down. That's
Well, actually, we'll have a lull in cooking in about 20 minutes.
about 20 minutes.
But up to you. Oh, yeah, baby. Sorry.
Since we've got a little bit of lull,
Coffee. Magic.
probably nothing will be better.
Happy Thanksgiving, Mama E. I just saw you pop into chat. Hey. Sorry, I did not. I was looking at the wrong chat. There we go. Hey. Thanks, Mama E, for coming in. Hey, you're oh, good. Okay, recharging your phone. Oh, okay, then you can kind of come in and chit chat. That'd be good. Eddie already put to work your masher, and it worked beautifully. Thank you.
Did my mother hop in your chat?
Yeah, she did.
Oh, that's
She said she's recharging her phone.
her phone again?
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, so she's recharging. Okay, so the potatoes for mashed potatoes are done. That was pretty quick, so we just need to let them cool. Oh. And I can put it, usually when I get stuff to cool, I'll put it in a dish that it's eventually going to live in. Just, because then it'll cut down on dishes later. And, let's see. So let's swivel back. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's make sure everything's okay. Okay, and because, I said it earlier, asbestos hands. I do not recommend this at home. These are still hot. I just drained them. Ooh, that one's super hot. There we go. Okay. Okay, so these little babies, I'm going to let them cool for a little while on the table. Let's see if I'm going to check the door, because if we prop up the door, there's a little bit of a breeze. So let's see if that is doing anything. Oh, yeah, winner. Okay. You see Lola? She's doing Peg-a-Bear. Okay, so getting the widget to prop up at the door. Okay. Okay, and the baby gate so the doggies don't go out. Okay. So, you know, when we open that door, it will at least get a good handful of breeze coming through the apartment, which is awesome. And that will also help with cooling stuff off. Things will cool off much faster.
Tom. Tom. Let's go. You, Tom.
Okay, cool. So we've got that going. Okay, this is clean. We just washed it. Okay, so the next thing we need to do, guys, is okay, so the last two things are going to be the asparagus and green beans. So we'll do that like when the turkey's close to being done. So we just have mashed potatoes and stuffing. So we can go ahead and make the stuffing. Yay! And then we can put it in the warming drawer. Okay, so it's just juggling in here. Okay, there we go. Yay. Okay, so we've got the giblets. So we're gonna let's put this in. Okay. Okay, so this is awesome because I forgot to put these in the turkey. So we're gonna do that right now. So good thing the turkey's only been in there for like what, not even 10 minutes. So we're gonna yank this bad boy out. Oh, yep, and that is hot. Okay.
Look at your hands. Look at your mouth. What is that?
So I would advise you if you're gonna do a turkey, do this ahead of time. Don't do it when it's in the oven.
That's what it looks like.
Okay. Boom. All right, so
Hand me that switch.
I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put it in the meatiest. Generally in the meatiest part. Don't touch here because it might affect it. You want to. Sorry. Here. Okay, so don't touch here. You want to touch here when you put it in, and then when you push it in, kind of like use the edges, because this will eventually pop up when it's done. So you want to find the meatiest part of your little bird. Sometimes it'll be like you may have to jab or find a little bit of a spot. Yeah, there we go. It's harder when it's upside down. Here we go. So I'm just gonna hit the edge. I'm also gonna do another one. On this side. Okay, so that'll kind of help us in the determining whether or not our turkey's done. Sometimes I've used a metal thermometer. I don't always use those. Sometimes it just gets a little too fussy, and sometimes those are off. Okay, let's put that back in. All right. Ooh, good thing we decided to put the dishes away because we would have never seen that. Big oops. Okay, so okay. So we had to get creative with space. Oops. So yeah, you can see the wind. Okay, there we go. Whew. Hey. All right, so we're putting everything away. Wiggles, you okay? What's going on, baby? Hi. I see you. That's a Wiggles. That's a Wiggles. All right. Hey, scavenger. All right, we're gonna quickly look at the time because look it up ahead of time. I forgot to look up ahead of time. Whatchamacallit? How long to cook? So I'm guessing it's about 3 hours. But this is what I really dig is Butterball. It's going to be reversed. I'm sorry, guys. Butterball has a conversions and calculators website, and all you have to do is you just have to put in the weight, like how long to cook. So it's asking you, okay, how long to cook it? How many pounds is it? Well, this bad boy was 13. Okay, so we're going to put in 13. Does your turkey have stuffing? Nope. So I'll need 3 to 3.5 hours, and that's if I'm cooking at 325. But I'm cooking at 400 because that's how I roll. So actually, I'll cook the turkey at 400 for an hour, and then I'll drop to 350, and then that's why I was thinking 3 hours in my brain. But that's how you can kind of figure this out too. So anyway, there's that. So at least I know how long I'm going to do it. Clock is going to be. So time on the clock, I'm going to put 1 hour. That's how long it needs to cook before I drop the temperature to 350. So we still got to put those away. I've got to run to, so because I coupon for everything, I'm going to have to coupon for a new camera if this keeps up. Serious come. Yay. Sorry, guys. Whoa. Sorry. Okay. Okay, I've got to be very ginger with this. Okay, there we go. Yay. Okay, so I coupon for everything. So right now we're out of Ziplocs. So I have a box for everything. Anyway, so I'll be right back. I'm going to go grab some more Ziplocs.
Father, go along with me. I've made sure you play hooker and been a swing, but I forgive you, Tom. I reckon you were kind of singed cat, as the saying is. Better than you look this time. This time. She was half sorry her suggestion had miscarried, and half glad that Tom had stumbled into immediate combat with her. But Sidney was his name, said, "Oh, no, I didn't think you sewed his coat, But it's black. Why, I did sew it in white. Tom?" But Tom did not wait for the rest. As he went out the door, he said, "Sidney, I'll lick you for that." In a safe place, Tom examined two large needles, which were thrust into the pants of his jacket. He had thread bound about them. One needle carried white thread, and the other black. He said, "You'd never noticed if it hadn't been for Sid. Confound it.
Okay.
Sometimes she says it
Back.
was white, and sometimes she says it was black.
Okay, yay.
I wish the genuine should stick to one or the other.
Okay.
I can't keep the
Out
one,
that goes.
but I bet you I'll learn, sister. I'll learn."
And then I'll
I love this language.
always put the date of what I opened on it. So that's how I can kind of gauge how long it takes us. Okay, so I'm putting the date on it because that's when I opened it. And that lets me know how long it takes us to get through one of those boxes, so I can know like when I can buy things on sale or when I can wait to the next one. So like with this one, you'll see that we've had it since September, so that's really good. And another one, the snack bag, since October. So we're gonna go through things differently. Anyway, there you go. Yep, a little peek into the oddness that is our kitchen, or the maintenance of our kitchen.
It consisted of a peculiar bird-like
All right. Oh, okay. So we're gonna finish putting everything away because we were putting things away when we saw the turkey thermometers were still in here and we didn't use them. So let's finish putting everything away.
He felt much as a strong he was discovering a new place. Moved out, strong, deep, unlimited pleasure. And it was each good to go and walking shadow. The sun evenings were long. It was not dark. Presently, Tom Cook was missing. Stranger was before him. The boy should launch him himself. Newcomer really age, while I was in desperate curiosity. The tall little shiny village of St. Petersburg. The boy was well dressed too.
Okay, boom. That's it. So I want to finish washing these bad boys. Let's see, before I do that, I want to finish cleaning up the kitchen. So the opening and dating thing goes for everything. So today is 11/22/18. And so at least I know how fresh things are and how long I can keep them before I have to toss them out, right? All right, so there we go. Boom. And then there's no guesswork of like, oh, when did I open those? How long have those been in there? Okay, that's done. Okay. Straighten it up. All right. Okay, so that's clean. That needs to get washed. That will need to get washed. Okay, that's clean. Okay, water. Okay. Coffee. Okay, what I do want to do is put this in a container. It's going to be a little bit more before I can make the stuffing, and I don't want this to go off. Whoops. All right, there we are. Yay. Okay, so let's get to washing. Okay. So I am my father's daughter, so I'm going to thin this out a little. Okay, I'll usually do like a little under half. Okay. And then water. And then mix it. You want to check the potatoes over here if you want to mush them up?
Okay, let me read a little bit more from.
Sure.
I'm reading from the Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
Oh man, you're gonna have to sanitize some of that action.
Yeah, that's what we do. I love you, my sweetie.
I love you too. Okay. Oh shoot, it doesn't matter.
Oh, did I push the? Oh, gotta add some water. Got to add some water. Got to add some water.
You make coffee?
Yeah, I gotta wet my whistle if I'm reading. Let's see, it looks like, I can't tell if Hobbit, the Hobbit. Yeah, I don't think the Hobbit is in the public domain.
No, not yet.
I think his family kept publishing it so that restored
That I would keep the copyright going. Yeah.
No.
It's smart.
Because he wrote that after World War I.
Yes. doing?
Just pull it off my coffee.
Oh, gotcha.
Dump some little sugar in it. Slide it in. I love you, sweetie.
I love you too.
All right. Is the CS not for another 25 years. I think this is yeah, it's going to be quite a while. So what the JB says, back into this thing. If we raise something like that,
Hey guys, how you guys doing? Hope you guys are having a good Thanksgiving. I know it's just me washing dishes right now. If you want to talk in chat, we can talk story. Or you can go over to Eddie's channel and he is reading The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn.
I can lick you. I'd like to see you try. Well, I can do it. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. I can. You can't. Can't. And uncomfortable homes. You can tell yourself, what you want. Isn't any of your business. Well, I allow or make it my business. Why don't you? If you say much, I will. Much. Very much. Oh, you think you're not as smart, don't you? I could lick you with one hands out behind me if I wanted to. Well, why don't you do it? You say you can do it. Well, I will if you come with me. Yes, I've seen whole families in the same case. Smart. You think you're something else, don't you? Oh, what a hat. You can want that if you don't want it. I dare you to knock it off. And anybody that'll take a dare to suck eggs. You're a liar. You're a nut. You're a fighting one. Doesn't take it up. Oh, take a walk. Say, if you give me much more of your sense, I'll take a bounce of rock off of your head. Or punch you. Well, I will. So why don't you do it? Why do you keep saying you will? Why don't you do it? It's because you're afraid. I ain't afraid. You are. I ain't. You are. Oh, another pose. More eye in the side of the round each other. Presently, they were shoulder to shoulder. Tom said, get away from here. Do it or make yourself. I won't. I won't either. So they stood, each with a quick taste of an underwear at the plate. both shoving the mouth and maybe flour into them. After struggling until both were up the edge, hot and close, each relaxed his swing and watched the concert. John said, "You tell me first. I'll tell my big brother on you. You can thrash you with your little finger, and I'll make it do it too." That's why I've got a brother that's giving me good. What's more, he can play him over that finger too. That's a lie. You say it, they don't make it so. Tom drew a line in the dust to the big tables. I gave you to step over. I look, you two can't stand up. And anybody that'll take a dare will still shoot. You boys step over the front of yourself. You said you do it. Now let's see you do it. Well, don't crowd me now. You better look out. Well, you said you'd do it. Why don't you do it? Buy Jingo for 2 cents, I will do it. We boy took 2 red cups and 2 beans. Tom struck them to the ground. In which the big boys were rolling and tumbling in the dirt, gripped together like cats. Into the space of a minute, they tugged and tore each other's hair and clothes, poked and scratched each other's clothes, and covered themselves in dust and blood. Presently, the confusion took form, and through the foam of battle, Tom appeared, seated astride his new boy, and pounded him with his fist. "Holler enough," said he. The boy only struggled to free himself. He was crying, raining from rage. "Holler enough!" And the pounding went on. At last,
All right.
the stranger got out of his
Okay, so let's see. Turkey is still doing good. Everything is cooling down.
Better look more food
Ooh, okay, our potatoes are cool enough to peel. All right, let's see. I'm gonna finish a couple of these dishes up real fast, and then we'll get back to cooking some dinner.
To which Tom responded with jeers, started off with Anna Feather. As soon as his back was turned, the new boy snatched up a stone, hoping to get him between the shoulders, and the tail ran like Tom chased him straight at home. He then held a position at the gate for some time, daring the enemy to come outside. The enemy only made faces at him through the window in the front. Last, the enemy's mother appeared. Cold tongue, loud, vicious, vulgar charm. Or he went away. So he went away. He said he arrived and laid for that boy. He got home pretty late that night. And then he found hope in the community. He uncovered a tiny thing in a person of his feet. And when she saw the state of the resolution to
All right, last.
captivity of all people, all nations, and stone at liberty beneath the country. That's chapter 1. In the sky is working. King Jack says, "Just say, see it through." I still kind of like the music. How long has that bird got, Steve? You got to check on it.
About 38 minutes. Okay, and that is clean because we're going to need this to make the stuffing. The stuffing is going to be awesome. All right.
You want to hijack mushroom?
Yeah. That's how you did it earlier.
Hang on 1 second. Let me say something. All right, so what you do, you have to have Livestream open,
Okay.
and then you're going to go to share.
Oh, share that screen.
Yeah.
Got it.
Now, what you want to do though is you want to open it in a separate window, so you don't share your whole screen. You want to share the application window.
Okay, yeah, got it.
Got it?
Yeah, like that window.
Yeah, that particular window.
I love it. Okay, guys. So Eddie is reading from. What book are you reading again?
I'm reading from The Adventures of Tom Sawyer.
Okay, Eddie is reading from The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. So while the turkey is cooking, he's going to read. So I'm going to hijack a little bit of his stream and share that with you so y'all can watch that. Yeah, and you should be able to hear. Will they hear you?
No, they won't. Not unless you have my microphone.
Okay, what? Okay, so I have my microphone. So let's see what we can do. Maybe we can actually get a little bit of it.
Song in every heart, and if the heart is young, music issued at the lips. There was cheer in every face, and spring in every step. Locust trees were in bloom, and the fragrance of the blossoms filled the air. Cardiff Hill, beyond the village and above it, was green with vegetation, and it lay just far enough away to seem a delectable land, dreamy, reposeful, and inviting. Tom appeared on the sidewalk with a bucket
Okay,
of
so
whitewash.
that should. Let's make sure that it is what it is.
Whitewash. And a
So
long
hopefully
handled
you should
brush.
be able to see Eddie's
He surveyed the fence, and all gladness left him, and a deep melancholy settled down upon his spirit. 30 yards of board fence, 9 feet high.
Okay, so
Life
let's
to him
see.
seemed
It's a
always
stage. Oh, there we go.
existence, but of earth. Signed and dipped his brush and passed it along the topmost plank. Repeated the operation.
Okay, there
Did
we
it
go.
again.
How
Compared
do
the
we?
insignificant whitewash streak with the far-reaching contingent of unwhitewashed fields. Sat down on the tree, discouraged.
I'm trying to figure this out. It's kind of funny.
Jim came skipping out at the gate with the tin pail and singing Buffalo Gals. Jim came skipping out of the gate with a tin pail and singing Buffalo Gals. Bringing water from the town pump had always been hateful work in Tom's eyes. But now it did not strike him so. He remembered there was company at the pump.
Let's see if I do
Mulatto,
this.
and Negro boys and girls were always there waiting their turns, resting, trading playthings, hard, flying, skylarking. And he remembered that although the pump was only 150 yards off, Jim never got back with a bucket of water under an hour. Even then, somebody generally had
Okay,
to
guys,
go after
so
him.
this is Ed. He's
Tom
reading
said,
The Adventures of Tom Sawyer. I'm going to take a quick
Say,
break,
Jim,
and I'll
I'll
let you
fetch the
stay
water if you want.
for a little bit, and then we'll come back and check out that turkey.
Jim shook his head and said, Can't, Marshal Tom. Oh, missus, she told me I got to go and get this water and not stop fooling around with everybody. She say she expect Marshal Tom gonna ask me to whitewash, and so she told me go along and tend to my own business. She allowed she'd tend to the whitewashing. Oh, never mind what she said, Jim. That's the way she always told us. Give me that bucket. I won't be gone only a minute. She won't ever know. Oh, I doesn't, Master Tom. Oh, missus, she'd taken the entire head off of me. Indeed she would. She never licks anybody. Whacks him over the head with her thimble. And who cares for that, I'd like to know. She talks awful, but talk don't hurt. Anyways, it don't if and she don't cry. If and she don't cry. Jim, I'll give you a marvel. I'll give you a white alley. Jim began to waver. Oh, a marvel is a marble. This is a textual error. White alley, Jim, and it's a bully tone. So the word bully would have meant like very good, very good. My, that's a mighty gay marvel, I tell you. But Master Tom, I was powerful afraid of old missus. And besides, if you will, I'll show you my sore toe. Jim was only human. This attraction was too much for him. He put down his pail, took the white alley, and bent over the toe with absorbing interest while the bandage was being unwound. In another moment, he was flying down the street with his pail and a tingling rear. Tom was whitewashing with vigor, and Aunt Polly was retiring from the field with a slipper in her hand and triumph in her eye. Oh, man. But Tom's energy did not last. He began to think of the fun he had planned for this day, and his sorrows multiplied. Soon the free boys would come tripping along on all sorts of delicious expeditions, and they would make a world of fun for him having to work. The very thought of it burned him like fire. He got out his worldly wealth and examined it. Bits of toys, marbles, and trash. Enough to buy an exchange of work, maybe, but not half enough to buy so much an hour of pure freedom. So he returned his straightenings to his pockets and gave up the idea of trying to buy the boys. At this dark and hopeless moment, an inspiration burst upon him. Nothing less than a great, magnificent inspiration. So he took up his brush and went tranquilly to work. Ben Rogers hove in sight presently, the very boy of all boys, whose ridicule he had been dreading. Ben's gait, a gait is the way people move their step. Ben's gait was the hop and jump his ample, getting a long melody followed by a deep toned ding dong dong, ding dong dong, for he was making a sting. As he drew near, he took the middle of the ship, leaned forward starboard, and rounded to ponderously. And with so he had to imagine himself standing on his own hurricane deck, giving the orders and executing. Stop, sir! Ting-a-ling! The headway ran out almost, and he drew up along the sidewalk. Ship up to